on, and we are live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for a live tutorial and playthrough of, am I going to pronounce it correctly?
Probably not.
Luthier. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's not Luthier. I know that. Adrian's joining me tonight, and Rob's joining me.
Howdy.
This is a new game that's coming to Kickstarter next week from Paverson Games, who kindly sponsored this video. Dave from Paverson Games is in the chat, so if you have any questions specifically relating to the game, you can ask Dave. He's in the chat. He'll answer all of your questions and more. What we're going to be doing tonight is we are going to be doing a playthrough, and I'm going to be kind of teaching you the rules as we go. Now, the reason for that is there is already a how to play video up. Ryan from Knights Around the Table has created a how to play video for this game. So if you actually just want to watch I think it's about 40-minute video on how to play the game, there is a link to Ryan's video in the description of this video. And I didn't want to just replicate that by doing a full teach. All of us have played the game before. So we're going to be doing a playthrough tonight, but I will be showing you how it plays as we go through it, so you will get a good idea of how it plays. Now, this is a prototype copy of the game, and I'm telling you that for two reasons. First of all, components. What you see here is not going to be the final components. It's close to final, and a lot of the artwork and the graphic design is finished, but some of it is not. They are still making tweaks, changes. You may spot a couple of cards that say placeholder artwork. Don't worry, they will fix that before the game actually goes to print, I hope. Also, from a rules point of view, I'm confident that this is the finished game. But you know what these designers are like? A month down the line, one of them might have an idea and go, oh, let's tweak this. Let's make this a little bit different. I think this is very, very close to the final product of the game, but I cannot guarantee that when this game actually comes out, which will be sometime, I think, 2025, that your final version of the game is going to be exactly this. So the idea of this video is it will give you a good idea of how it plays and help you make a decision about whether it is a game that you want to back. The link to the Kickstarter is in the description of this video, so you can click on that and set your reminders for next Tuesday. Because this is a sponsored video, you are not going to get our opinions of the game in this video, so unfortunately you can't skip to the end. We do all have our own opinions on the game, and we will be chatting about that afterwards, just not on camera. Right, off we go then. So, what are we doing? So a luthier is somebody who makes, I think, a guitar or a violin it's specifically stringed instruments. They've kind of abstracted out in this game. We're actually going to be constructing all kinds of instrument, both woodwind instruments, string instruments, percussion, keyboard instruments, things like that. We are going to be taking on board patrons such as Vivaldi and Lombardini, and they are going to have particular requests and requirements, and we're going to try and keep them happy by creating them instruments, repairing instruments, putting on performances of classical, baroque and romantic music, and trying to fulfill their requirements. If we do that, we're going to get their bonuses, and if we don't do that, they get very angry with us and they leave and they write bad things about us on the internet. So yes, various things to do in the game. It is all about classical music, and the objective of the game is over a 6-round period to score as many prestige points as we can. Prestige points are going to be tracked on this board here, and there is going to be some end of game scoring as well, which we'll explain as we go along. Each round is divided into 3 phases. There is a kind of setup phase where we're going to do a little bit of stuff at the start of each round, but then the main 2 phases are, what's it called? The planning phase. The planning phase. It's a worker placement game, and at the start of the game, each of us has 3 workers, which are these big wooden discs, which are numbered 1, 3, and 5. And we're going to be secretly placing these discs onto either the salon, the form, the balcony, the guild, the repair, or we've got 2 spots on our own player boards. And that's going to be done in turn order. Turn order was decided at the start of the game based on our choice of Luthier family card. We'll come on to that in a bit more detail later on. But what you're going to be doing is, for example, I'm the first player. I might go there. Adrian's the next player. He might go somewhere. Then Rob goes, then I go. And we do that until everybody has placed all of their workers. You can go onto the same space that somebody else has gone. And you can even go onto the same space yourself again as well. You will also have, over the course of the game, assistants. These cannot be placed on their own. But what you can do is you can place 1 or more assistants with a particular worker. Once we've all placed all of our workers, we then go into the resolution phase, where essentially in the same turn order, we're going to choose an area to resolve. Now, if you choose an area that only you are in, then you just do it and that's it. But if you choose an area where there is 1 or more workers, of different players, then what you do is you get this guitar board, and you will place the workers on here in the order of their skill value, which is the number on them. Whoever has the highest skill value will go first, and then second and third and fourth. And it's in that order that players will take the actions in the various locations. And I'll explain them as we go through the game. Then what happens at the end of each round is we do a bit of tidying up of the board. Some of the offers will slide down, reset, we'll lose some of the cards, and we repeat that process. Over the 6 rounds, we are going to gain access to our skill value 2 worker, and then near the end of the game, we're going to gain access to our skill value 4 worker. So the game will slow down as the rounds go on, because you will simply have more workers to place and you will have more things to do. Is that enough of an overview?
I think so.
I think it probably is. So at the start of the game, and I'm going to show you my player board, because at the start of the game, each player gets 2 of these, which are the Luthier family tiles. You also get 2 patrons. I keep forgetting that word. I shouldn't forget that word, should I? No. You get 2 patrons, and you also get 2 instruments, and you also get 4 goals. Now, you might think, well, why is Paul saying 2 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them, 2 of them, and 4 of them, when actually he's only got half of these? It's because I've already chosen. So out of the 2 Luthier families, you choose which one you want, and you can either choose that based on how much you like the artwork, but actually what they start with. So on the back of this is a little bit of history about the family. That tiny little number there is where you go in turn order. So I've chosen 3, and I've actually chosen the lowest number of all of the other players, which means I'm going to go first. These are the resources that you start with. So animal hair, which is usually horse hair, I don't start with any of that. This is wood. I start with 2 wood, which is these. I start with 1 metal, which is this. I start with 4 money, and I start with 2 inspiration. I've also got a starting ability. Now, we've not done these starting abilities yet. We're going to do them just before we start playing. Also, out of your patrons, you've got 2. You choose one of them, and you choose which slot to put it in, and you immediately gain either 4 money, 1 resource of any type, or an assistant. I chose to put it in there. So in addition to my 4 money that I got from here, I also get 4 money for the slot, which means I've got 8 money. You also get a choice of instruments. So you've got 2 instruments. I've chosen this one. This goes in your hand. I will be playing that fairly soon. And then you've got your personal secret goals that I'm showing everybody on camera. You get 4 of these. You have to choose which 2 you're going to keep at the start of the game. You will score these at the end of the game. It gives you a little objective to go for. So once everybody has done that, if anybody has any starting bonuses on their tiles, you resolve them now. And this happens before round 1 of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw 3 performance cards, and I'm actually going to complete a performance. So you're going to see how part of the game works even before we start playing. So I draw the top 3 performances. Now, I'm just going to show you the performance area. What we have is this space is empty. You only use this space in a 4-player game. And if you're playing a 1 or a 2-player game, you actually use the other side of the board where there are much fewer spaces. So this is the side for 3 and 4 players, but you don't use this space in a 3-player game. So we have 3 here from the deck. This deck was just shuffled and these 3 were laid out. But you can see here, so it's in the top right of the card. This is a Baroque era. This is classical. This is Baroque. But you can see that this is a romantic style of music. So you always know, even from the back of the card, what the style of music is. And I'm going to draw 3 performances. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to complete one of them with a skill level of 5. So whenever you complete a performance, oh, they're all romantic, but I'm going to choose the one that's the easiest to complete. They're both about the same, so I'm going to go for this one. So when you complete a performance, and what happens is you're actually going to roll some dice, and you're going to add on the skill value, which is generally the skill value of the worker that you placed, but this one, it's a skill level of 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll, and you roll the 2 white dice at the start of the game, and these are nice, big, chunky wooden dice, and you're looking for the musical notes. Now, there are zeros on these dice. Okay, so I've got 3 musical notes. I add that to my skill value of 5, which means, I don't know if you can see this, let me just zoom in a little bit more so you can see this a bit more. There you go. So I've rolled 3 plus the 5, So I'm in the middle area. Now that's good. You want to be in the middle or the top area, because although it gets me less money, it's going to get me this counter. And this counter is really important. So I'm going to gain an additional 2 money for doing that. So there's my 2 money. But what that counter means is I get to place one of my musical note counters somewhere here in the pit. So the orchestra pit is divided into, you've got the rare instruments at the top. We'll come on to those later on. You've got percussion and keyboard instruments at the top. You've got the woodwind instruments here. You've got the string instruments here. And you've got the colours defining the different eras. So I have just done a romantic style piece of music, which means I can place this token anywhere in this area. Now, the first time you place a token in this area, you gain the first chair bonus, which is always good. So I'm going to choose clarinet. So that goes on there, and I get the first chair bonus award, which is a piece of wood and 2 money. I'll give you a bit of a heads up now. At the end of the game, you are going to score points depending on how many first chairs you have. Gaining a first chair is an important thing, not just for the bonus, but for end of game scoring as well. I'm going to gain some wood. I'm going to gain myself 2 money. And then the last thing to do is, if we have a look at my patron, so this patron here requires me to either, well, first of all, it's got 2 requirements, because this is a composer. I have to create a stringed instrument. I have to actually make my own string instrument. But also, in addition to that, I either have to repair a percussion or keyboard, or I have to do a performance of a type of music that my patron wants. And Chopin is from the Romantic era, so he wants a romantic performance. And what have I just done? I've done a romantic performance. And because I got the middle or the top, that means this counts towards their requirements. So what you do is you're going to tuck the card underneath. I know that I have now met this secondary requirement. As soon as I have made Chopin a stringed instrument, then that is it. And that's what you want to be doing. You want to be trying to fulfill these requirements on the patrons. Now, if I'd have rolled only the lowest level, although I would have gained 4 money from that, I wouldn't have placed my token in the orchestra pit, and it wouldn't have counted towards that. Now, that's quite a lot of information going on, but that is essentially, that's one of the actions covered. That is pretty much how you do the perform action. But have either of you two got any start of game shenanigans?
I do indeed.
What have you got?
We'll go move first and then...
Oh, we'll do Adrian first, because Adrian's next in turn order.
That's fine. So, very similar to Paul, I have draw the top 3 repair cards and complete one of them, returning the others to the top or bottom of the deck.
Okay.
So
repairing instruments, there's 2 things that you do with instruments in this game. You either create your own instruments by taking the cards from the guild, placing them on the left-hand side of your player board, roughing them, moving to them the right-hand side of the player board, and then finishing them. Or alternatively, the repair is just to repair somebody else's instrument. And what Adrian is doing is he's repairing.
Yep, so I'm going to repair this woodwind instrument. So in order to do that, I need to spend a metal. So that's what I'll be doing.
You get 2 points.
I get 2 points. And then very similarly, I get to place a repair token in this middle row, middle row here. So,
because it's specifically repairing a woodwind instrument, not a specific woodwind, just one of those. Now, if you went in here, you could, but you wouldn't get the first chair bonus. So whenever you go in somewhere and you don't get the first chair bonus, you actually get this instead. So you could do that, but you probably want to get a first chair bonus, I would have thought.
Most of them all valuable. Yeah.
So I think...
Right, let's show this view.
I think having spent a metal to do that, I might just go here and take that metal back.
So you have repaired a natural trumpet.
I have.
Okay, now, was that a requirement of your patron?
It was. So Ludwig II is a noble, so he needs me to build a woodwind instrument and then either repair one, or he's also a romantic, so perform a romantic and then repair a percussion and or perform another romantic.
That's one of the 3
so that's one of my 3 requirements done.
Okay.
And I think it's wind, not woodwind.
Is it just wind?
Yeah, because that's the symbol of a brass instrument. Because it's the
either way.
And then you can flip your Luthier family tile over.
And now it's Rob.
So I start with some interesting ones. I start with almost no resources,
Mhm.
just 2, but I start one step up on this
On
track
this crafting track.
because I am Antonio Stradivari.
You are crafty.
Yep, I do some very, very fine violins.
Okay.
My ability is I also get to draw the top 3 cards of the instrument deck.
Okay.
and
Right.
pick one. So it doesn't complete, but it gets me one.
You just
off
get
the bat.
draw the top 3, and you put it into your hand.
So I think it will be the viola, which is in my hand, and the other 2
I should have done something with my
Back.
other 2 cards.
on the top.
I'm going to
Oh,
put,
yes.
I'm going to put these 2. I could have put them on the top or the bottom. I'm going to put them on the bottom.
Mine are going to go also on the bottom. On the bottom for these, Rob?
On the top.
On the top, sorry.
Right.
Okay, and then my patron is Mozart. I'm going to put him here.
Oh, so
which
you
gives
do get
me-
an assistant.
gives me assistant at the
Right.
start.
You've got an assistant at the
I
start.
have very
Okay.
little other
You just
resources.
pop them off and put your
Yeah.
1, 3, and 5 somewhere where we can see them.
Can you see them there?
Yep, I can see them there.
Okay.
We're good.
Assistant stack. So I have 2 instruments in hand, my 2 objectives.
Setup is done. Right. So, round 1 of the game. The first thing that happens in round 1 of the game is, and I'll show you my player board, which is this button. So, for each of your patrons, you must advance their patience cube 1 space to the right. So, this represents how much patience they have. And for each patron you have, you move the cube 1 space to the right. You then gain the gift below where the cube is. So, Chopin gives me some wood, and he will continue to give those gifts. So the next gift he's going to give me is some horse's hair. But then if his cube ever gets to here, that's when he gets fed up and he leaves. Every time you fulfill one of these requirements, the cube resets to the left. And you might be thinking, well, Paul, you fulfilled the requirement. Yes, but I did that before the game started. And then in round 1, it moves to the right. So in round 2, it's going to move to there. In round 3, if I haven't met all of his requirements, then it's going to move to there and he wanders off. At that point, he would actually lose me 3 points. So you lose 3 points for each requirement which isn't fulfilled at that point. But you really want to fulfill them because it's going to get you points, it's going to get you a bonus, and then you're going to flip the card over and you're going to get a permanent in-game ability once you do them. So that's what happens at the start of each round. If you had multiple patrons, you'd move the cube forward for each one. The next thing is that you place 1 or 2 instruments to the left-hand side of your player board from your hand. You always want to do this. We all start with 1 or 2 cards. Rob's got 2 cards. You just put them there. If you already had cards there, you are allowed to take those back into your hand in order to replace them with a new one if you've changed your mind. Right, we are done. So that is the setup part of the round. We now go into the worker placement part of the round. So as I mentioned, there are 7 areas that you can go to: the salon, form, balcony, guild, repair, and your own player boards. And we were just talking about this before we started, that I think once you have played this game once, twice, whatever, you will actually start to have more of an idea about where you want to go with what value. Rob made a very good point before we started, is, for example, if you're going to the guild and you really want a specific instrument at the guild, then you can look at what the other players might need. And if the other players have got patrons that don't need string instruments, then you know that they're probably not going to take them. Therefore, you could go in there with a low value and you'd probably still get the one that you wanted. That's a bit too much for me, but it's not just randomly placing things on the
There's
board.
nothing stopping you taking it, but completing it without a patron is sort of a bit of a wasted
Yes.
action. It's still points and you still get a completion
But
bonus.
thinking ahead, so Chopin, he's had his performance, he's happy, he went to see some music, he really wants me to build a stringed instrument. Thankfully, I already have a violin here. So if I can move that to here and then finish it, that's done. He's happy. But I don't need to do it this round. As long as I've done it before next round, he's happy. And I've even mostly got the resources for that. So I need to be looking at the end of, not the end of game goals, but each game has 3 goals in a 2 to 3 player game, or what are they called? Rewards, something like that. Anyway, these things. And they're not normally here. These are normally at the top of the board, but I wasn't able to fit them on camera. They look much better at the top of the board, but we've put them here. And during the game, you can complete these to get points. So you want to be looking at what these are. This is for having specialized workers. We'll explain that later on. This is for having completed patrons that like classical era music. So this is going to really influence the choice of patrons that I'm going to take. And this is different types of patrons. So you have performers, you have composers, you have nobles, and you have royal patrons. And depending on how many different types you've got, I mean, you only need 3 different types to get the 7 points. You don't need all 4. But yeah, I'm starting to think that is probably going to influence my decision. And you've got an assistant.
Yep.
So I need to remember that. Okay. I'm going to go here with a 5.
I too am going to go here.
With a 5?
Maybe.
Rob? I'm joking. You're not supposed to say what number you placed. It's secret. I was trying to bluff them. You're going to go there with a 5 and a 5.
5 and a +1.
Okay. So we've all gone to the salon. So that's interesting. Now, if I really wanted to, I could go to the salon again. If you do go to the same location more than once, you do not add the skill value of your workers. It is 2 separate actions. Right. I'm going to go indeed. I'm going to go over to the guild.
So I might.
Everybody's copying me.
I'm going to go to the repair.
With this one?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm going to place my last one here.
I'm gonna go
Guild again. Nope.
No, I'm gonna go repair.
Okay. I'm going to go to perform.
Perform. Right, we've all placed. So now we go into the resolution phase. So this is where this comes in. I would strongly recommend you use this. When I first heard about this, I thought it was a little bit of a gimmick that wasn't actually useful, but this is really useful to remember whose turn it is. So we're going to go in turn order, and I'm going to choose one of the areas to resolve. I have to have a worker in that area. I can't choose to resolve this area, for example, because I'm not there. Alternatively, instead of resolving any of the areas, I can go to the market. So once per round, as your turn, you can say, I'm going to the market, and you basically get to do market stuff. We'll explain that more when it happens. And you move your little horse and cart over to the other side to say, I've been to the market this round. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the guild. So what I do, because it's my turn, I keep this, but there's more than one marker here. So we're going to pick these up. We're going to have a look at them. I've placed a 5. Adrian's placed a 3. So we're going to place them in skill order. Now, if we both placed a 5, I would still be first because I went to that location first. So the markers that are on the bottom always have preference. And now what we do in this order is we take those actions. So it's me first, and let's just have a look at the guild area. So in the guild area, what you do is you'll notice, and this is the same for all of the areas, we have 3 tiers of cards. We have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Tier 1, you can take either of these at no cost. Tier 2, you can take this for 4 money, but you could use inspiration here instead of money. Tier 3, you can take for 8 money, so it's more expensive. Now, what's going to happen at the end of the round is any cards that are still in tier 1 will be removed from the game. Everything will slide down, and then we'll get new ones. Now, there's something else to mention, and that is, I don't know if you can see it, if you just slide the cards down. So all of the spaces have this, but if you went to this location with an assistant, you can spend a total of 10, remove the assistant from the game in order to choose a particular type of card. We got this wrong yesterday. Okay. It isn't look through the deck and take what you want. It's name a type of instrument and then go through the deck, keeping the cards face down, and you get the first instrument of that type that you come across.
Slightly less powerful than we thought.
Yeah, but that is in there for you to basically, if the instrument you really need is not on display, you can get it from the deck. So that's how this works. Now, you'll notice here that there is a bonus if I used a worker of skill value 4 or higher, and I did. And that bonus is that I'm going to gain a resource and I can immediately play the card that I can play a card from hand, which could be the one I've just taken. But the main action, just going back a step, is either to take one of the instruments or alternatively, I could just take a metal. So I don't have to take one of these. There's always another option. And what isn't printed on the board, but is the same for anywhere in the game, anytime you don't want to do an action, you can just take 2 money. Now, I've never seen that happen in the games that I've played, but it's really in there if you're in a 4-player game and loads of people went here and it gets to you and there really isn't anything else you want, you could just take 2 money. But in this case, you'd probably just take the metal.
Yeah,
but anyway,
almost every location, the reward is better than 2 money.
But that is there as an option. If you don't want to do an action, you can always just take 2 money. So as it is, I'm there first, and I am going to take now. Chopin wants that. I don't know which of those is going to come out. I'm going to take the bassoon. So I take the bassoon and I put that card into my hand. But because I had a skill value of 4 or more, I gain a resource of my choice. I am going to take some metal because it is the most expensive. And I can also play an instrument from my hand into my roughing area, which in this case is the one that I've just picked up. That's it. That is my action done. That worker comes back to me. Adrian, you've got a 3.
I do indeed. I'm going to spend 4
It's going for the clarinet.
for the clarinet.
So why have you gone for the clarinet, paying 4 rather than the viola?
So you've used your 5,
Yes.
so I can get one of these 2, which is what I'm after.
Oh, because you know that my 5 isn't
Yeah.
there.
And I
Right.
may have also put a 5 in
Okay.
there. Therefore, I know I'm going to get one of these 2, which want a wind instrument.
Rather than it's the violin. Rather
Yeah.
than the violin, which neither of those want.
No.
In fact, none of them. Oh, that one does.
Yeah, he wants a violin, whereas they want a wind instrument.
Yeah.
As does he, in fact.
Okay, but it was skill level 3, so you don't get the
I don't
bonus.
get any bonuses, but
That's
there
it.
you go.
That's my turn to resolve an area done. So I now pass this to Adrian, and you now choose an area to resolve.
Yes.
Or go to the market, or do your own.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to go to repair.
Okay, so you take those 2 discs
And you went first.
with a
You were
1.
bottom with the,
So you've both gone there with a 1. So let's have a look at the repair area. So in the repair area, you can either repair one of the instruments which is on offer by paying the resources shown, gaining the points printed on the card, and then placing a repair token, as Adrian did a minute ago. Or you could take 2 wood. And if you have went there with a skill value of 4 or more, you increase your track, or you increase your marker on this crafting track. And the higher you go, the better you are at crafting. At any point while you're repairing, you can spend 2 inspiration as a reduction in the resource cost. So you can get a reduction in the resource cost for 2 inspiration. So, Rob, you are first.
I will
Which
just
of
take
those?
the other option and take 2 wood.
You're going to take the 2 wood. Adrian?
I am going to take the other option and take 2 wood.
Okay. So neither.
Just using it.
Did you both want to just take 2 wood?
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
I was just
you
going
went
there
there just to
for a
take the
1
wood.
point disc to get resources worth 6 cash. So
That's not
I
bad, is
suppose
it?
I could have gone there and done the same, but it saved a bit of faffing around.
Yeah. Okay. Right, Rob, it's your turn to choose an area to resolve.
Right, we're going to resolve the salon.
Okay.
So flipping these
Flip
over.
them over.
we've got
So I went there with a 3.
3, but then Adrian went there with a 5, which pushes you down. But I went there with a 6. So even though I placed last, I get to go
Other way.
first. So yep.
Yeah.
I get
So
to go
the 6 is first, then the 5, then the 3.
And so the reason I put that in to make sure was I really wanted to have this one.
Okay. So whenever you gain a new patron, you put it into one of the empty slots on your board and you immediately get the benefit of that slot.
Goldstein drops in there and gets me another metal.
Get you a resource of your choice. You are limited, by the way, to having 9 resources. If you ever go above 9, you can discard down, but you are currently, the limit is 9. Right.
Yeah,
And
and it's an immediate place. It's not at the end of your turn drop down to. It's
No, it's
you can't
immediate,
become-
yeah.
And then because I went at least 5 plus,
4 plus,
4 plus.
Yep.
I can reduce this down.
and gain any of the gifts that are
Yeah.
printed on there. So you can have a metal or an
I
assistant.
think will be another metal because I
Okay.
can sell metal right now for 5 and assistants cost 4.
Mhm.
So that's probably the better option.
Now, assistants, once they're used, assistants go back here to the market. So you're going to have to hire them again to use them again. It's like temporary workers. And that's your 5 done.
Yep.
So, Adrian,
So then, as mentioned, I
you're
will
going to take Lombardini,
this one. I'm going to put it there.
which gets you an assistant.
Gets me an assistant. And I also went there with more than a 4. So I shall move this one back and take the 4 coins.
Yeah. Now, you can say that you're moving the cube back on the one that you've just taken.
Right, okay.
You are allowed to do that just to gain one of the gifts.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, and then I'm there with a 3. So my other option, I don't need to take one. And if I don't, I could take an assistant and 2 coins. So this is...
2 inspiration.
Yeah, it's this one. So I can either take one of the patrons, or instead, I can take an assistant and get 2 inspiration. And I'm debating. I don't really want to pay 8 for Vivaldi. The question is, do I want to pay 4 for this? And I think I do. Yeah. So I'm going to pay 4 money. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it. I am going to put it here, and I'm going to get my own assistant. Yes. Okay, so we've done with the salon. That was your turn to resolve, so it comes back to me. I'll throw you back, thank you. Where are we going to go? I could go to the market. I was really tempted to complete that. Oh no, I won't be completing it anyway. I think I need to do this. Yes, so I'm going to do this. So I'm going to resolve my worker on the roughing area. Now, at the start of the game, this worker can only work on one of these cards. There is a thing that you can do later in the game, which will allow you to do both at the same time. But when you are completing one of these, I've got a skill value of 1, so I'm not going to get any of these bonuses. But basically, and if you've seen any other videos, the layout of these cards has changed. So if you're wondering why these cards look different from everybody else who's covered this game recently, this is the new improved version of the graphic design, which is a little clearer. So first of all, you have to pay the roughing cost, which is pointed to with the silver arrow, and then that will move the card over to the other side. So I can either rough the violin, which is an animal and a wood, or, and I don't have any animal, or the bassoon, which is a wood and 2 metal. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to pay 1 wood and 2 metal, and I'm going to move this over to the other side of my board, where it will then be finished. And once it's finished, that's when you get the points from it. You're going to place an instrument in here, and it's going to contribute to, the actual patron themselves. Now, if I'd have gone there with a skill value of 3 or higher, I would have also gained 2 inspiration. And if I'd have gone there with 5 or higher, I would have got the 2 inspiration, and I would have got a discount of 1 cube on that. But as it is, I went there with a 1, so I just got to do that, and that is it. That is me done. Adrian, I mean, I could still go to the market, which I might well do, which is my next action.
What I'm about to do.
You're going to go to the market.
I'm going to go to the market.
Let's have a look at the market. So when you go to the market, you move your little horse and cart over to the other side to show that you've been to the market this round. And then you can do all of these things. So you can buy and sell any number of any type of resources for the current price indicated. Now, this is card number M1. This is always the first card for the first round. But at the end of the round, this is going to be removed. And we're going to have a random other card that we don't know what's on it. But this tells you what the values of the resources could be. So animals always go for between 1 and 3, wood between 2 and 4, metal is always between 4 and 6. And you can buy and sell any amount you want. You just can't buy and sell the same type. Why you would want to do that, I don't quite know. You can also get a discount on buying. 1 inspiration gives you 1 discount on 1 resource. You can spend 4 money to buy an assistant, or you can spend 15 money to move yourself up on the perform track or the crafting track, which are these here. So 15 money, it's very expensive, but it will move you up either this track or this track. You cannot do that when you're at the top. Because normally when you're at the top of a track, if you would ever go up more, you would gain 2 points. You can't use money to go up the top. And also it's important to note the third track in the game, which is reputation. You can't buy reputation with money. You can only train in either performing or crafting. And you can do as many of those things as you want. So what are you going to do at the market?
I am going to spend 5 of my shiny coins for a piece of gold.
There you go.
Thank
Some
you.
metal. Just that?
Just that.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Right, that's
Very
it.
conservative trip to the market.
Yes. Right, Rob, you'll go.
To me. I'm also going to go to the
Rob's
market.
going to go to the market.
So I'm going to cash in all 3 metal for 15.
Okay, so he's selling all of your money, all of your metal.
And using that to train myself up.
Oh, he's going to go up here.
That pushes me up there.
Right, okay.
Then I'm going to sell 1 wood and 1 animal for 5.
Yep.
Buying myself another apprentice and 1 coin. Have a coin, please.
Sorry.
Thank you.
So let's just have a look at what Rob's done. Rob has now gone 2 steps up on the crafting track. So this first space here, this allowed him, whenever he was roughing any instruments, he could do 2 at once. And this one means whenever he is roughing an instrument or finishing an instrument, his skill value is +1. So whatever worker he places on there is treated as if it was 1 higher. Okay.
Okay. That was my action. So it's back to blue.
So my option is go to the market or pass. I have 3 wood. The price of wood is 3, which is the average price for it. I could take a gamble and I could just sell all of this in the hope that next round the price drops and then I go to the market and buy it all back. But I only need 1 of the... How many do I need for this? I need 2 of these to finish it. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll go to the market and I will sell this 1 wood. Bearing in mind that's going to give me that. So I get 3 money for that. But then what do we do? So that price, it's all middle prices, isn't it? It is all middle prices. Well, I know I need a metal for next time. So I am going to spend 5 money for a metal. And I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got this left. I'm probably going to need some animal hair at some point. So I'm also going to buy... Let's just buy 1 lot of animal hair. Okay. That is me done. Adrian?
I have no options
You're all
left to
out
go,
now,
so
you're
I am
passing.
passing.
So I flip this one. Which
Okay.
is my 3.
So performing. We've kind of mentioned performing already, but the other option instead of performing here is to take 3 animal, which is what Rob's going to do. Okay, so if you were to perform, you would choose one of the performances, roll the 2 white dice, add the number of musical notes that you have to your dice. You can spend inspiration for extra musical notes, and then you look up the result on the card, and that's going to get you the bonus. And if you went there with a skill value of 4 or more, you increase your marker on this performance track, which gives you all sorts of extra bonuses. Right. Matt's saying take my metal. I did. I took it from here. I got my own private stash just off camera, where I will sneakily move things on while nobody's looking. Right, I think we're done. End of round.
Yep.
So what we do is we remove the cards in the 1 slots from each of the 4 areas. Then we slide everything down, remembering that this space and this space aren't used in a 3-player game.
This space and this space.
But that
are.
space is. And we get
Okay.
new cards. Now, nobody went to the balcony, which means we didn't have any workers placed there, which means we didn't get to explain how turn order changes. So turn order does not change for this round. We get rid of the market card, so now we have a new market card. Okay.
It's a buyer's market.
Yeah.
Certainly for animal and metal.
We're going to move these back over. What else do we need to do at the end of the round?
Let's just check. So
End of round. Update turn order. Retrieve any leftover workers. Assign and specialise workers.
Reset market.
Reset the market.
Your next market card.
Done.
Discard. Slide. Advance round marker.
Round 2. Okay, off we go. So start of round.
Beginning. Start of round bonuses.
Now, there is a start of round bonuses. None of us have those yet. We'll explain them when we get them. But essentially, if you have a start of round bonus, now is the time that you get it. But what we now do is we go to our patrons. So I'm going to advance this patience cube to here, which gets me some animal hair. And I'm going to advance that one to there, which gets me an assistant.
Okay, my one.
Oh, yeah.
We
So,
can do
no,
them simultaneously.
I've taken 4 coins and I'm taking an assistant.
So I'll click someone again because I reset him during my last turn, so he's given me another metal again. And Waldenstein just throws large bags of money at me.
Right, then, if we have any instruments in our hand,
I do.
we can place them to the left of our board. And now we go into the planning phase. So it's me first, but I have my 1, 3, and my 5, and I have my assistants. So let's have a look at what we need to do this round. So if I don't make a stringed instrument for Chopin, he's going to leave.
Oh no.
Yeah, but thankfully there's a violin here. But I'm going to have to go here
And
here, and I'm going to need 2 wood and then right. So I've got it.
or you go here and delay a turn because it pushed the cube back with a 4 or more.
Where here? Oh yeah, I could. If I was not able to do that, I could just go there. Yeah, you're right. Tactical play.
Keep him around a little bit longer.
Now I'm also keeping an eye on this goal because this is for completing different types of patrons. So I've got a composer and I've got a performer. What have we got? We've got composers and we've got performers. We haven't had any nobles come out yet, have we? Oh no, you've got a noble.
Oh yeah, I snagged Waldenstein at the start.
Right.
I had a noble to start with.
Okay. And instruments. So she wants that, he wants that. So I've actually got the instruments that I need. Okay. So I think I know what I need to do this round. He says.
He lied convincingly.
Okay, well let's reverse plan. I know I need to do that there, and I know I need to do that there. So I want to do that there, which means. Oh, and I'm also looking at these. Oh, this and that. Oh, there is a lot to think about, isn't there?
Whilst Paul Grogan's brain overloads and his body resets, please bear with us and there'll be some light music.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I am going to go here with a worker and an assistant.
I am going here with an assistant.
Okay. I'm going there with an assistant.
Oh no.
Back to me.
Is
You
indeed.
want to put the assistant on top, so when you flip it over, you'll see the number first rather than.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go here.
There we go.
Okay.
I will go here.
I'll go repair again.
Ooh.
Again.
Yeah.
It's all about the repairing. Well, I'm going to go here.
I'm going to go here.
I'm going to go here.
Gives me an assistant who's sat at home twiddling his thumbs.
Okay. Right. Resolution.
Okay. Starting with blue.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to pick the salon.
Yeah.
I went there with a 1 and nobody else went there. So I will.
Yeah. Free choice.
Yeah. That's interesting, isn't it? I'm going to take. I'm going to take Paganini, and it goes on there and gets me a resource of my choice. I will take metal, and that is it. That is the salon resolved.
Well,
Adrian,
on
you're
to me.
next.
Let's go to the repair.
Let's go to repair,
workshop.
the only place where there is any
So
conflict.
there's a 4, there's a other 4, and a 5. So
5. So it's me, then you, then me.
yeah,
Okay, so it's your go, but it's you to resolve repair first.
Yeah.
Right.
So my first things first, I am going to take that string instrument there, one closest to me, that requires
This one?
3 white and 1 wood,
3
Yeah.
animal and a wood.
and I will complete it.
So that
Which
gets
me
you
the
3
following.
points.
3 VPs. I drop my hammer
A
down.
repair token on a
It's a string
string
instrument.
instrument, so
down the
anywhere down at the bottom.
bottom. I think. I will take an assistant by going into the double bass.
Okay, so you claim the first chair bonus there, and you get an assistant.
Thank you. Now, Waldenstein wanted me to repair his double bass, so that slides underneath there,
Okay, so you've completed.
which resets him back to
Yeah.
0.
So whenever you meet any one of their requirements, it resets the cube back to the left.
And then because I accomplish it with at least a 4, I go up 1 to there.
Okay, now this is a specialized worker. So what happens at the start of the game, you take the specialized worker cards and you get one more than the number of players. So the game actually comes with about 7 or 8 of these, I think, and you shuffle them and you pick 1 per player plus 1. So we've got 4 of them. Rob has hit this here. So what's going to happen is, I don't know why I'm shuffling them. I give these cards to Rob. He chooses 1. And then at the end of the round, one of his workers is going to become a specialized worker. So we'll explain that more at the end of the round. But Rob is going to choose that card now. And specialized workers are great because they give you a permanent ability for the rest of the game. They are also worth 1 point each at the end of the game. And in our game, there is one of these reward tiles for the number of specialized workers that you've got. So 1 specialized worker will get you 2 points, 2 specialized workers 5 points, 3 specialized workers is 9 points.
So I will be taking, they're all quite nice, but I'm going to choose to take this one.
Okay, you keep that secret till the end of the... Yeah, we'll talk about it more at the end of the
I'll explain
end of
what
the
it
round.
does. Once we've let everyone know what it does.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Right.
it's to...
Adrian with a 4.
So I'm going to spend the 4 coins. Am I going to spend? Yes, let's just do the 4 coins in order.
And you're going to repair
A percussion.
the percussion instrument.
So I will spend the 2 metal.
It's 1 metal,
Oh, sorry. You are right. 1 metal, 2 animals,
2 animal, 1 wood.
1 wood.
Yeah.
So that is
4 points.
4 victory points.
I don't know what these points are.
Prestige
That everybody
points.
keeps getting.
And then I will also go on to this one. So what I'm actually going to do, I think...
So this is it's one of these 3, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think I'm going to go for this one here. So I'll take a coin,
Timpani
a wood,
and an inspiration.
and an inspiration. However, also this goes towards what Ludwig II wants.
Has that completed him?
Nope.
Okay.
But it has reset because I've done something
You've done something.
that he wants.
That's 2 of the things that he wants.
That's
isn't
2 out
it?
of the 3. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Also, I spent 4.
so you move up on that
So I
track
move
as
up
well.
on this track here.
Okay,
Yep.
so next is you, Rob, with a 4,
So I'm just taking 2 wood.
but you are going to move up on this
Reason was-
track.
which now means as 1 action I can finish 2 instruments,
Nice.
as well as the 1 action build 2. So
Nice. Combo-tastic.
I'm trying to make this more efficient. We'll see if it works.
Rob the Crafter.
Yep.
So take your worker back,
And that's
Thank
and
you.
now it
So
is your turn.
He burns back to there.
Right, the assistant goes.
I bought that new assistant. He stays there. I will take a trip.
That
to
is now yours.
The market.
Okay.
Because I don't.
What you
want
gonna do
to
at the
this
market?
just yet. So, flip me over. So I've got that, and I've got that. So, I am buying. That's going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. What's our prices? 1, 2.
Animal 1, wood 3, metal 4.
I will buy 3 animal for 3.
Okay. Have a dog, a cat, and a squirrel.
Yep.
Meow.
Okay. And so that finishes. I think just for good measure, to make sure I've got all the resources I need, I'll buy 1 wood for another 3. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so
There you go.
I'll buy. There we are.
Right, so that was your trip to the market. So it's my go. Do I need a trip to the market before I do my stuff? Yes. Yes, I do. I've only got 4 money. No, I don't. No, we're good. I'm just going to resolve this, and it's a 3. So I actually get 2 inspiration for doing this. Got loads of inspiration. And I'm going to spend the 1 animal and the 1 wood to move the violin over to this side of my player board. There you go. And that's me done.
let's perform.
Okay.
It's a
which
1.
Is worth 3 animals to me.
Okay, you're just going to do the 3
Yep.
animals. Yeah, you're not going to perform. You're
No.
going to go to the farm and get some chickens.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because with a 1,
Yeah.
you'd be
Well,
rolling the
you
dice.
get money,
You'd,
yeah.
you'd get some money.
but I think that's potentially worth 9 cash
Yeah.
if the market falls in the right
And
position.
again, I had to do that I had to do the repair first because you're only allowed 9, and I
You're only
nearly went
allowed 9,
straight to
you need-
form and then was like, oh no, can't.
Okay. Rob,
Yep. So I will now do my construction work.
and because of this, you can do both of
I can do
those
both of them,
with
that-
one worker.
That counts.
And
as
your worker
2,
counts as skill
so
level
it
2.
doesn't trigger anything special there.
Yeah.
But the key thing is there's a wood and a metal for the transverse flute, and a wood and a animal for the viola.
Okay,
Jump over to this
that side. Nice. Right, that's you done. And then me. So I'm going to do this. So I've used a 6. So let's just have a look at my board. So I've gone here with a 5 and with an assistant. So it's effectively 6, which means I'm going to get a discount of 1 resource and I'm going to get double the placement bonus. So we've got Chopin. Chopin is about to lose his patience with me. So I think we need to finish the violin, which costs a wood, but I get a discount. So I'm actually going to finish the violin without using any resources. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get those 2 points immediately. Yeah, I've got some points. So a couple of prestige. But now what I'm going to do is I am going to place an instrument piece, which is one of these, on the violin space. So the violin, there are actually 2 different violin spaces. And if you notice, these are dual coloured. That means that they cross between 2 different types of music, 2 different eras. They don't count as both, but they count as whichever one you want to at any time you're counting it. So I'm going to place on here. Yes, I'm going to place on here. So I've got the first seat bonus, and that just gets me. Sorry, no, that's a viola here, which is 1 money and a wood. Yeah, 1 money and a wood.
But you get that twice because you.
Oh, I get that twice. Yeah, so it's 2 money and 2 wood. And then that assistant goes back. That goes there. But what's happened now is I have just crafted a stringed instrument. And Chopin wanted me to craft a string instrument. So that is Chopin's requirements completely done. So I'm going to reset that cube anyway, ready for the next one. But actually, I've now completed it. So what happens is I gain 5 prestige points and my reputation goes up by 1. And then I'm going to flip the card over. And what's going to happen is I'm going to tuck that into the top of my player board. Oh, I shouldn't have that. That was left over from our test game. So I've now gained a permanent ability for the rest of the game that whenever I do any roughing of instruments, I get a discount of 1 resource. So that is a permanent ability for the rest of the game.
It's a very nice one. When you go up on the prestige track here, you gain an immediate.
Yes. So that gets me an assistant. And also there was the points. So it's 5 points, wasn't it, for Chopin? 5 points for you. And then all of the stuff that I used for Chopin's requirements, they're gone now. They're out of the game.
Right.
I think that was it. So what did I do?
That's clear enough from that.
I did that. I created a violin. The violin went there. I got the first seat bonus. It fulfilled his requirements. I got the points for the violin, and I got the points for completing him.
That's it.
That's it. He leaves as a happy man.
Good. I think mine next. Yep. So I've got a 5
That's a
on the
5.
roughing bench. Again, I'm here so I can rough 2
You can do 2 of them.
items at once. So I am going to spend the.
Now that discount is only on 1 of them.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend the 1 animal from here, and I'm then going to spend 3 wood rather than the 4.
Yeah. To move
To
both
move
of them over.
Both
For
of
you
them
2 crafty people.
over to there,
And you get 2 inspiration as well.
and I get 2 inspiration as well.
So none of us have really been using this inspiration, but it can give you
It's a wild card in a lot of ways.
discount on repairing. It can give you a discount on buying cards from tier 2
Further
or
up.
tier 3.
Boost your performance.
Boost your performance is what it's really useful for.
Reduce reduction at the market.
Yeah.
You've got
Yeah.
lots of options.
Rob,
Right. Well, I'm done because I had 2 of my
2 on the
trigger
repair.
you did, so you're finished. You
Okay.
pass.
I've done my market. I did my action.
I haven't
Adrian
been
triggered
to the
repair
market.
action, so I haven't really done anything.
I haven't been to the market. So I need to be careful here because I'm tempted to go to the market and just buy a whole load of animals because they're cheap. But I need to look at what I'm going to get as a bonus at the start of next round. And I'm not getting any resources. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will go to the market and I will spend 3 money to buy 3 animals. I think. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. I could buy an assistant. Choices. Yeah, I'm going to use 1 inspiration as a discount, and I'm going to spend 3 money, and I'm going to buy another assistant. Right, that's my market trip done. Adrian?
I am also going to the market, and I'm going to buy some metal while it's cheap. So 4 coins. There's no metal in my... Oh, there is in my little pile over here. So there we go.
Nothing else from the market for you?
I don't think so. How much is... Wood's 3, isn't it?
Wood is 3. Assistants
No.
are 4. 15 to move up a track.
I'll leave it as it is.
Rob's
like
done.
I've got 15.
I'm done. So...
Yeah.
Oh, you've still got a worker there. That's why I was...
Oh, yes, sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all done. That's the end of the round. Again, nobody went to the balcony. We will go to the balcony. I promise you.
Stuff will happen, don't worry. Because it unlocks these, which are very, very
It
good.
does. Right, slidey slide.
So, update turn order track. Done. 2 minutes over. Before we do that, assign and...
Oh, yes. So Rob's got a specialty worker. So what he's going to do is he's going to take one of his 3 workers that he's got at the moment and make one of them a specialist.
Yep, it's going to be my number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5 is now a perfectionist. If I use number 5 here,
Yeah.
then every instrument that I make is worth 1 additional BP.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, and then what we do is we take his speciality token, which is this one. So this one is Rob's 5 with a special ability. So he's got that instead of that. Now, we now know that Rob's 5 is probably going to be going down there.
I'm sticking it there. There's a good chance my 5's out of the way.
And
So
that-
it was one of the
that will
drawbacks, but I
influence-
thought that seems to go with what I'm working on the build.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's also basically a 6, isn't it? Because of...
Because of that.
Because
so
of
it
that.
Would be, so it would be quite a powerful one.
Okay, I think we've done all of the rest of the setup.
If
We've not done the
works, we'll
market.
see.
So the market changes.
224.
224.
So, good. Actually, yeah, very good for everything but animal, and still okay for animal.
Right, round 3.
Yeah.
So at the start of round 3, we
Don't
all
forget to
gain
set the cards.
our 2 worker, and we reset the
Yeah.
cards.
So now everyone now has 4 workers in total.
Yeah. Alrighty.
It's more complex. There's more stuff to do.
Okay.
Now it's...
Oh, I see Ryan's popped in. Hi, Ryan. Ryan's the one who did the how to play video for the game.
Cool. Start of round bonuses. No one yet. You completed one, but his is
It isn't a start of round
it's a
bonus.
discount rather than start of round bonus.
So patrons.
I get another apprentice and 5 shiny pennies.
That's it. Apprentice, not assistant. Or is it an assistant? No, it's an apprentice.
I'm pretty sure they're apprentices.
So I get that. You get that. I get 2 more inspiration. And now Genie, he's getting a bit impatient with me. But thankfully there's a bassoon here. And as long as I build this turn, she'll be happy. Very happy.
Did we reset these?
We did.
Okay.
I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. But turn order has not changed. So
Missed something.
what have you missed? Have you moved your patience playing cards to the left of your board?
There was.
That's it.
Oh, it was that. Yeah, I was. At some point, I knew I was going to get 3 instruments from somewhere, and I tried to complete them.
You're thinking 22 turns ahead.
Yeah, that's one of the drawbacks of thinking 17 turns ahead. Sometimes you forget which turn you're actually on, and go, "Oh, I knew I'd factored in 3 instruments from somewhere."
Well, I absolutely know that I need to do that this turn. And I absolutely need to do that in 2 turns' time. So... Right. Plans. And I'm trying to keep an eye on these ish, although none have come out. No classical era patrons have come out. Indeed. Okay. Well, let's have a look at my personal goals, because I think I've forgotten about these. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. New plan. Yeah, new plan. Right, I'm going to go with an apprentice to the guild. A worker with an apprentice. You can send more than one apprentice at a time if you want to. How are we doing on the pronunciation? I think we're good. Luthier. Don't pronounce the H.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I could have done that. That would have been better. Right, change plan. I'm going there with an apprentice.
Okay. I could be playing a very risky game at this point.
Stay out the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for two in a bed. My advice.
Thanks for that. Let's go with this. I'm playing it not risky. Change my mind.
Always put a token there. I wonder what that means.
I realise this may shock the audience. Do try and check where your hats have landed and blown off from the shock.
Yeah, I'm now seeing this as I don't need to do this, but I could do this just for the other stuff. But I know I'm going to do this. I'm absolutely definitely doing that, just so I don't forget.
You went to repair, did you?
I did.
Oh, somebody's going to the balcony. So if nobody else goes to the balcony, it means Rob is going to be your first player next turn.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go repair.
And I am going to go
Finishing.
finishing.
Okay. And I am going to go to the guild, please.
Okay. Right,
I'm
we're all
putting the apprentice on.
We're all placed. So me first, if we can have the guitar. Thank you all. Not made any rules mistakes, have we? Doesn't look like it.
Don't think so. Not so
Good.
far.
So where do we want to resolve first? Now this is. I'm going to resolve the salon first. So I've gone in there with 2, and you've gone in there with 5. So you get to go first. Which one do you want? Pass your bell.
So I will gain a metal or wood. Let's gain a wood.
Okay, and then you can move one of the cubes to the left
Yeah, which is this one, which gives me
and
my
gain
system.
any one of those gifts. So it doesn't have to be the gift underneath the cube. It could be the next one. Right, I'm going to use my strength of 2. I'm just going to say Tchaikovsky. It's going to go there. It's going to get me 4 money. 3, 4. You'll go. Yeah, order of resolution can be very important.
I'm going to go to the market, please.
Okay. What you're going to do at the market?
I'm
then?
going to spend 4 coins for 2 wood. Yes.
You got your own secret stash?
Yeah.
Anything else at the market?
2, 4, 6, 8. That is everything.
Okay, Rob.
Right. I think to get that let's complete some instruments here. So,
Okay.
funnily enough, brace yourselves.
Is it a 5?
It's my special.
It's
so
your
a
special
5.
one. So it's
Yeah.
a 5 plus 1 because of this. It's a 6.
6.
And because of this,
I
you
can
can
do
finish both of them.
So, I
And
get
because they're a perfectionist, they're both worth 1 extra point
BP. And I
Nice.
get a discount of 1 material.
on one of them.
And is that on one of them I get the double?
Oh, that's a good
Or
question.
I get both of them get the double.
That's a very good question. So our first rules question for Dave, if he's still watching, is the double seat bonus that Rob's going to get. Does it apply to both of those? Now, this might be in the rule book. It would be quicker for Dave to tell us.
Yeah, because in the meantime, whilst he's doing that, I will take
I'll
the
look at it.
discount of 1 metal and 1 wood builds the transverse flute. 1 wood and 2 animal completes the viola. So they're both done. Because they are +1 each, that's 5 plus 4, so that's 9 VPs for me, please.
For red.
Yep.
12.
I get 2 of these. So the question is just only 1. Okay. So
Okay. That'll need to be clarified in the rule book. If it is already clarified in the rule book, that's great. I can't find it.
I think
but
I'll take the viola goes there.
it would be
I'll
too
just
powerful
take-
if it was 10.
yeah, I'll just take 4 cash. 4 cash, please.
4 cash.
Thank you. And then this is the doubler. I'll go here for the transverse flute and take 2 wood and 2 inspiration.
2 wood and 2 inspiration. Okay.
2 inspiration, 2 wood. And then
That is 2 instruments completed.
completed.
Now, they are specific instruments, so they go on specific places in the orchestra pit.
Yep. Mozart wants his transverse flute,
Yep,
which
I've heard that, mate.
resets, and Waldenstein likes his shiny new viola, which resets.
But still not completely happy.
No, 'cause he wants
Yeah.
either repair or performance. He wants either repair or performance, but they both reset to there.
Okay, so what are you placing? You're placing in the pit an orchestra, a transverse flute.
Which went to there, and I took the double bonus.
Oh, you've already placed in there.
Yep.
Oh, you've done
I've
those.
done that bit.
Right. Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
That's fine.
so I took the single bonus for the 4 cash, and the double bonus for the 2 wood and the 2 inspiration.
Right.
They're both happy and reset. That's it for me.
My go. Just while we're talking about the orchestra pit, because I don't think we mentioned this, but these instrument pieces, these will take priority over these pieces. So at the moment, the first player that went in there got the first seat bonus. But let's say Rob was to craft a clarinet, or anybody was to craft a clarinet, what would happen is that would actually take over the first seat for that one. So there is a little bit of competition in here between the players. And also, even if you don't craft an instrument, if somebody was to repair 2 of these or put 2 tokens in here, they would take the first seat bonus off me. So yeah, you can get a little bit of player interaction in that part of the game. Right, my go. You pass me the guitar. Where are we going to resolve now? I think it's going to be repair. So, we got 1, we got a 2. So I'm going to go first, and I am going to choose to repair this. So this stringed instrument needs repairing. Now I've gone in with a 2, so there's no special bonuses, but I can spend inspiration for the missing resources if I've got them, which I don't. I've got the resources. So it's 1 wood, 1 animal hair. And I have repaired a stringed instrument. Now that's going to do a couple of things. It's going to get me 2 points. It's going to get me a repair token on a stringed instrument. So I'm going to have it on here, which is going to get me animal hair and 2 money. And because Tchaikovsky wants me to repair a stringed instrument, there you go. That's him sort of happy. As happy as he can be. Right, Adrian. You need to do a repair.
It's really mean.
Is that the one you wanted?
I should have seen, to be fair, but too many things to pay attention to.
You can always just take 2 wood.
Yeah.
Or you can take 2 money. So this is the point we said earlier on. You would never normally take the 2 money. Well, Adrian's pretty much full on resources.
Yeah, that's
So
a good point.
I'll take the 2 wood, but I don't have enough space, so I'll just take 1 because I'm not going to ditch out any of the
Okay.
other options.
What's that?
Sad
And
times.
you'll go.
Thank you.
Remember, you could have spent inspiration for these
Yeah.
if you needed these.
It would have given me a handful of points and a thing over here, maybe, but
yeah.
Let's.
Oh yes,
Let's do this one next.
Okay.
So I've got 4 value, so it costs me 1 less of something. It might as well be the metal.
Yeah.
And what did I want to do? I remember looking at this and thinking.
So what have you got? You got
I've
an
got the
oboe
oboe
and a clarinet. Okay, so you could knock me out of the first seat bonus.
I could, but I think honestly, I'm just going to go with the clarinet because it's 5 coins. So I shall build the clarinet, spending the 1 wood to do so.
Yep. Getting 4 points.
Getting 4 points. And
moving me out of there.
Yep.
Replacing.
No, sorry, I should have said the oboe. Sorry. Is the one I wanted to do.
Okay.
Because that's the 5 coins. So I've said the wrong one.
Okay.
So I'll spend the extra metal.
And it's 5 points instead of 4.
And it's 5 points instead of 4. I'll then put this here, which gives me 5 coins.
5 coins.
And then this is going with Ludwig.
Is that him happy?
That is him very happy.
Right.
So that's 8 victory points.
8 points for yellow.
Move me up 1 on the track here.
Which gets you an assistant.
Which gets me an assistant. And then
put apprentice.
This under here.
So what's his special ability?
During the start of round thing, he gives me an apprentice.
Right. Okay.
Which kind of wasted now because I've
got 3 of them.
You got all 3 of them. Okay.
But job done.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Okay. Over to me.
Oh, in fact, sorry, 1 is supposed to be in the market because I used it on this.
Yes.
It was a 4.
Yes.
So should have gone back to the market.
Okay. Right, Rob.
So I'm going to flip this one over. So
So the balcony. Let's talk about the balcony because we've not spoken about the balcony. So in the balcony, you have 3 options. You can either take 2 of these apprentices, you can take 6 money, or you can place 1 of your award tokens. Now the award tokens are for the reward tiles that we saw earlier on, and if you went there with the skill of 4 or more, you would also increase your reputation. Now the other thing that happens is the workers do not come back after this action is resolved. The workers stay here, and then it's the value of those workers that will determine turn order at the start of next round. So as it is, Rob went in there with the 1 and nobody else did, so he's going to be the first player next round. Me and Adrian, I will become 2, Adrian will become 3. But which of those 3 options would you like to do?
I'm actually doing this. I'm taking one of these.
So you're unlocking that, okay?
I'm going here. It's not worth a lot of points to me right now.
Yep.
So it's a weaker victory point action, but it now means every time I do the perform, I'm going to roll the purple die as well.
Right, so this particular reward is for having specialised workers. Rob currently only has 1 specialised worker, so he can only go on this space, and you can only go on each tile once. So now that Rob has gone on here, he can't go on here again. He's claimed there, it gets him 2 points immediately.
2 points, please.
But the important thing is that he has unlocked that token from his player board. So these 3 tokens on his player board, he's unlocked this one. This one means that every time he does a performance, he's going to roll the extra purple dice, which doesn't have any music notes on it, but it is going to give him additional rewards. This one, when you unlock this, is going to give you a royal patron. And this one, when you unlock it, is going to increase your capacity for storing resources to 12. And at the start of each round, you're going to gain a resource of your choice. So that's what those 3 do. And even though Rob did it early and only got 2 points from it, he's now gained this ability for the rest of the game, which is quite strong. Okay, right.
That's my turn.
That is your turn. So it's my go. Can I have the guitar strings? So what have we got left? We've got this, and we've got the guild. I'm not sure it matters, but I'm going to do this one first. So I've gone in here with 6, which means I'm going to finish the bassoon. It's 2 wood and a metal. I'm going to get a discount because I went in there with at least 4 of the metal. So it's only going to cost me 2 wood. Finish the bassoon. That is worth 6 points. 15. It means I'm going to put an instrument marker on the bassoon, which immediately gets me 2 inspiration and a money. And somebody wanted a bassoon. Yes, Caccini wanted a bassoon. And that's all she wanted. So 3 more points. 1 space up on the reputation track. We'll come on to that in a second. And that is her done. So her ability is every time I perform, I think. No, I need to look up what her ability is. All of the abilities are described in the back of the rulebook. So
Every time she performs, you have +2.
Yeah, but it's
+2.
Yeah, I assume I've got a similar one, which is what I assume.
Okay, it is, yeah. So every time I perform, I get an extra 2 musical notes. Right, okay, awesome. That's going to go in there. So I've just reached reputation level 2, which means I draw 3 instruments from the top of the deck and keep 1 of them. Could I have the top 3 instruments, please, Carol? Thank you. But somebody else can be taking their turn while I choose.
Oh, well, it's going to be the guild, so...
So better let you finish before
Okay.
because those cards might come back on top.
Right. He's going to get quite unhappy with me. Virginie wants a violin, doesn't he?
Oh, yes.
A stringed instrument.
He's stringed it.
You gave
Not
him a set of
specifically.
bongos.
No.
Covered them with silver plate, but they're still bongos.
But I want this one. This looks really good.
We'll take it then.
Oh. Because he doesn't want it.
Someone will want it.
Oh, but then I've got my personal goal. Oh.
You wily scamps.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to take that one. Those go on the bottom of the deck. Cool. Right. So, you're resolving the guild.
Am indeed.
Right, let's have a look what we got.
So, there's a 4 for blue, and then a 2 and a 2.
It means I need to make a decision.
It means you need to make a decision, and not the decision I'm going to make. Which I don't think you will, but...
Well, I've just taken a blooming stringed instrument. I could have taken the lute.
You've got more than enough.
I don't want to pay 8 for
piano.
that.
What's that?
I don't want to pay 8 for that.
The fortepiano.
Tchaikovsky's only just come in, so he's got plenty of time,
Yeah.
and his secondary requirement is already fulfilled. I'm going to take this rare instrument. It's really expensive to make, but I'm going to try. The forte piano.
I'm going to take that lute.
Okay, I'm going to spend 4 and take the
Viola.
The viola.
Not there, but
Give
Yeah.
it into my hand.
Right.
Thank you very much.
So that was Adrian's turn.
that was me.
That was the guild resolved. Are you performing, sir?
Or marketing.
I will perform first.
So it's a 4. Now, the important thing with the perform area is the bonus that you get for having 4 or more skill is only applied after you have done the performance. You do not move up first, so you don't get the bonus from this.
So I'm spending 4 to take that first classical era
This
piece
one?
because both Waldenstein and Mozart are classical fiends.
Okay, so here we go. Now, at the start of the game, you're rolling the white
I'll
dice.
have that purple
But-
as well.
Because Rob has unlocked that on his player board, he's rolling the purple one as well. Wow, you've rolled effectively a double 6 on the white
Beautiful.
dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 10.
So
10.
you add the musical notes on the dice to the skill, which was 4, so you've gained 10.
Yep.
And you can, if you want to, spend inspiration to boost it
I think
further.
you can run off with it. So I've
9 or more.
already got the maximum.
You've already got the
So I'll
maximum.
stick with that. So that gets me 2 coins,
2 coins, 1 prestige,
prestige, and a musical
musical note somewhere in the classical area.
in the classical area, and I think I'll drop it. It's a violin, isn't it?
So remember, you can put it in the same area where somebody else has already
You
got
get
the
one
first seat,
bonus.
and you will get this instead,
Yeah, which is 2 cash or 1
or
inspiration.
1 inspiration.
I'll go take the violin first seat and take 1 animal and another inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go.
I think the chat may have spotted something that
You
I missed.
took my purple die away.
I did. Your purple die was 2 wood.
2 wood.
I think I used a 6 here, and I should have got double my bonus when
Okay.
Possibly, yeah.
What did I just place?
Was it the one with the Tchaikovsky? Well, that's repair.
It
It
was
was
the,
whatever this one was, wasn't
it was the bassoon, wasn't it?
Is that the one that one
So the
wanted?
bassoon went on there.
So
So
another,
I should have got
2
another.
inspiration.
another 2 inspiration on the coin.
Thank you, Jack.
That then jumps me up 1 on this track.
Yep.
And then
So this means that Rob's going to get to re-roll 1 die once whenever he does a performance.
Yep. But now, because I've claimed this, Waldenstein is happy. He's a happy bunny. He looks shitful, doesn't he?
He does.
That means the immediate 6 victory
6 points. 1 up on the reputation track.
on the reputation track, which gets me a apprentice for next turn. Thank you. Back to there. And he now gives me just a passive income of 5 cash at the start of every
So at
turn.
the start of every round, you get 5 money.
Yep.
That seems quite strong.
Boom, boom, boom. So I have my
Back to me.
5, my 3, my 2, and my 1's currently there. And
I'm done. Oh, no, I haven't been to the market yet.
If you want to go to the
I
market,
do want to go to the market because those cheap animals that I bought, well, they're worth a bit more than they were. Now, I'm going to need those animals, but can't risk the opportunity to make a bit of money, a little bit of cash. So let's spend 3 of those animals to get 6 money.
sorry,
That's all right. I'm going to take some money in my private supply.
too
There you
busy
go.
thinking about my next
6
next
money.
round.
Now, what am I going to need to do? I'm going to need to build him for this. So I'm going to need loads of wood. Wood is really cheap.
Paul, did you take a value 4 at the guild in your action? And did you then take the bonus action as a result?
No, I forgot. I can't remember. Is that what people are saying in the chat?
Yeah, because you did. Yeah, because it was 4, 2, and 2.
It was. So you
So-
could have had
Take any one resource.
any one
and
resource.
if you
Could be an animal if you're about to. sell
And
off
then
animals.
that would have gone down there.
And then that would have gone.
That didn't matter, but yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
To take a resource of your
Um,
choosing.
well, I'm going to need lots of wood. So I'll take a wood. And then I think I might.
You could take a metal because you've been to the market. So you
I
could sell
could.
1 metal
I
for
could.
2 wood and do it that way.
I could
Take a metal.
take
and-
metal from there because I knew I was going to go to the market.
Yeah.
And now I am going to sell. No, I don't. Oh, no, I'm going to need 3 metal for that.
Or you could just then buy. a load
But
of wood.
metal is not a good time to sell metal.
It's not a good time to sell.
No, I'm going to buy some wood. So I'm going to spend 8 money to buy 4 wood. So I've got 8 resources, and I'm about to gain a metal at the start of next round. So that's good. Do I want to buy an assistant? Sure. I'll spend 4. Buy an assistant. Okay, that's me done. Apologies for missing those couple of bonuses, but thank you very much for pointing it out in the chat.
It's background to me, and I've got no option but to pass.
So you're all done.
I could
Rob?
go to the market, but I choose not to.
Okay.
I think
Rob
I'm
stays
happy.
at home.
Yeah, I've got a huge stack of wood, so
End of round.
yes.
So something special happens at the end of round 3. We actually go through this patron deck and we remove from the top of the deck all of the ones which are from stage 1.
We'll do an oracle.
Yeah, we can do, but that's something that we do.
That's fine.
Any stage 1s that are here stay there, but we remove those from the top of the deck.
Cool.
So,
update turn order track.
yes, you are now first player.
Jump to first place, and that goes back to there.
Yeah.
Retrieve leftover workers. Done.
Done.
No one else got any of the bonus workers this turn.
Nope.
Done. Reset the market carts.
So market cards go back.
Reset the market card.
So we have a new market card.
Oh, it's a seller's market for some metal. Discard anything in the level. Discard non-1 and 2 tiers of cards.
Yeah.
And then refill.
So the difference between the stage 2 patrons is that they do not have in-game abilities, they have end-of-game scoring opportunities. Which again, if you're not sure what any of them does, all described in the rulebook.
Then advance round marker to round 4.
So it is round 4. So at the start of the round, we get some start of round bonuses.
I get 5
Oh
money.
yeah.
You get 5 money, you get
An assistant.
an apprentice,
Yeah.
assistant,
Apprentice. That's it.
assistant's apprentice. Patrons.
Yep, I get another metal from old Mozart.
I've got a lot of inspiration.
And I get more inspiration.
Okay.
We got
So much inspiration. We're running out of inspiration. We need to spend some.
What's this wee business?
You are
you've done?
enormously inspiring. It's just, well, do something with it.
I've got an idea. What is it? I don't know.
With that much inspiration, he can go on stage with a ukulele, which is like a kazoo, and do a performance that leaves everyone in tears of rapturous joy. Right. Place, remove instruments on workbench. I'll put my viola
Yeah,
down
I'm going
there.
to put my Baroque guitar down there.
My lute.
Baroque and roll.
Okay.
Right. Just remind me, when we do this one here,
Draw through the top 3.
keep one.
Keep one, put it into your hand, put the other 2 on the bottom.
And it's the hand, not down to
Correct.
not the board.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Off we go. It's medium first. I'm not used to this. I can't handle this.
So, 1, 2, 3, 5, and an apprentice.
Okay. Let's get that on the form.
Oh, it's me next, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Again, I'm working backwards. I need to do that. And I need to do that. And I need to do that. All these things that I need to do. I need to do that. Okie dokie.
Can you only use one apprentice or
You
assistant?
can use as many as you want. You can
Okay.
use 3. Use all 3. Hmm. Okay. No.
We get some glorious sounds right now.
Yeah.
I should have bought another assistant. Right. Okay, I've got a plan. Sorry that took so long, but I'm literally planning out the entire round beforehand. And then it might all go horribly wrong. Well,
Well, indeed.
Well.
that wasn't part of the plan. Let's go there.
I think I'm going to pop him into repair. Yeah, it's my turn. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone else has 2
Okay.
left.
I'm going to put that there. Yeah, the number of workers, the number of actual workers that everybody has,
It's always the same.
it's always the same.
Yeah, you can boost them with apprentices. You might have specialists,
But
the
it's
total
always the
number
same number of
workers
workers.
is the same. Yeah, which is quite, I think, quite interesting.
It is. Yeah.
Everyone always has. Yeah.
It's going to make a very fine clarinet.
Yeah.
It's the shiniest one. And I'll go to repair again.
And I'm going there. Okay, right. So, Rob, you have the guitar strings. resolution
I
phase for
do
round 4.
need-
Hold on.
Oh, hang on.
I need to get here.
Okay,
Okay,
Sorry.
that's all right.
I
that's fine.
was the last
we
one.
have, we
so-
have, yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
we hadn't resolved the action. Let me start with perform. Thank you. So I have sent 4, and Paul has sent a 1.
I just sent some bloke, just
So
the trainee.
I will, because it's Mozart. I think we're going to go for this one here.
So you're still rolling the 2 white,
Yep.
but you do get a re-roll, and you also get the purple dice.
Apprentice out of this.
Yeah. Do you want to re-roll?
I'm just working that out. So I've got 4. That's 5, 6.
You got 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 at the moment.
Yep. 7, 8, 9.
If you wanted to spend your
I think
inspiration,
rather than risking it, I'm going to spend the inspiration.
you're just going to go for the middle result.
Yeah, I need to get the middle
Yeah.
result. So,
Okay.
boom.
You have the middle result, which is 1 point,
One apprentice, please.
1 apprentice,
Coins. Was it any coins?
2 coins,
2 more coins.
and you get to
I
place.
just took them.
Oh, you took. You get to place a music note token
In the
somewhere in the classical era.
Yeah. So I don't know about taking this one because the apprentices aren't there yet. It's a bit of a waste. So I think
You're just going to get a
I'm
non.
going to stick it here just to reinforce my
Okay, yeah.
island and take 2 more coins.
Take 2 coins.
Then,
So I think you still put it there,
okay,
but yeah.
Mozart is now a happy bunny. First time in his life. So that completes Mozart.
How many points?
5.
And reputation. I'm guessing they all improve reputation. Every patron
Yeah.
is 1 reputation, isn't it?
And then boom. So I will now.
And he flips over.
Yep, he puts over to here. So he gives me a discount of 1 on any metal I want to buy in the market.
Okay.
Then that triggers. So I draw the top 3 cards of that deck.
There we are.
Thank you very much.
And then that's you done. And now it's me.
Mhm.
Ooh. Well, I think it's going to have to be that one. He says mysteriously. And they go back on the bottom, please.
So, right. Well, this is going to be funny. So this, my least skilled worker.
Yep.
Turns up and.
Yep.
I sent him to get some animals, but he says, "Well, boss, there's no point me getting the animals because the thing's full. So I'll do a bit of a sing song."
He has got loaded, just staggered onto stage, and has started to burp Ave Maria.
Here we go. So which one of these do we want to do?
We have to pay 4 or 8.
Oh, I've got to pay money.
Which but you have inspiration, so he can bluff his way.
No,
onto stage.
you can't. Oh no, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to bluff his way onto stage.
This hasn't worked out. I tell you what, I am going to do the option of I'm just going to take 2 money.
Okay, interesting.
Because if I pay 4 money, the chances are I'm only going to get 4 money back. I'm not going to roll.
No, but you get the performance at least.
Well, not if I. No, I'm going in with 1
How
skill.
much inspiration have you got?
Oh, I see what you mean. Spend the inspiration to get the thing.
That's what I've been referring to. It's just load the inspiration up. Just give incredibly inspired
Okay.
spoken word recital of
You're
Unreal
right.
Slim Shady.
So I'm going to spend 2 money and 2 inspiration.
So he blags his way on stage.
Just there with teaspoon with the spoon.
Here we go. Right. Let's see how good he is.
Yeah, so he's a 1.
Skill value of 1.
So
That's
he's
all right.
4.
Yeah,
I think you can
The
do it.
microphone wasn't working for the first half,
Yeah.
but then after that,
So he's got 4.
so I've got 4, and I'm going to spend 3 inspiration to boost it to a 7.
Yep.
I mean, I could, if I really wanted to.
burn the rest of it to make it a legendary performance.
No. Let's stick at that. So I've got 7, which is 2 money. But the important, and none of these want this, so this card is just
But he
discarded.
tells
But
you onto the.
I do get to place my music note somewhere in the Baroque era, and this will get the first seat bonus. So, should we go here?
Just get the inspiration back.
No, I'm going to go here
Yep.
because I'm about to make a Baroque guitar. So I'll go there, get that,
Cool.
get the money.
Okay.
Awesome.
So that was.
Whose go was that?
That was mine.
That was
So
your go.
That burns back to the reserve, please. And I get my 3 back.
Right, my go.
Oh, and red moves up. Oh yes, I did a.
Did you do 4 or more?
Yep. Yeah, because I put a 3 and a 1, remember?
Okay,
Solid
right.
four.
So what happens now, whenever Rob is rolling for the performance, he uses 1 white and 1 black. And the black is basically the same as the white, but with plus one on every side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always a minimum of 1 and goes down.
So that's
I got my expert apprentice rolling the purple die.
okay. So do we do the
Oh,
salon?
actually, sort of 1 second, Paul.
Mhm.
Because it's reroll any die, isn't it? Can I reroll the purple die?
Is it re-roll any die?
Or reroll the white and black die? Because
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
yeah, any die.
It's re-roll any die.
I
Okay.
reroll the purple die.
So instead of getting an assistant, you get a metal.
Metal, which is very useful.
Thank you for that.
That goes back into the reserve as well.
So
Thank you.
re-roll any die.
Yeah, he's gone back to the market. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to make more decisions yet, so I'm just going to do this. So it's a 2, which isn't anything special whatsoever, but I am going to move this over, and because of this, I get a discount of 1 resource. So instead of it costing 3 wood, it costs 2 wood, and it goes to there. And that's it. That's my go done.
Let's make you make some decisions, shall we?
Okay.
Not
So-
that much of a decision, but okay.
3, 5, and your 5 worker.
So that's
With-
6.
Oh,
Someone
so I'm
else.
third.
Your third. Right. I will be taking Frederick the Great. Frederick the Great out the gate with his second estate. Let's see. I'm the only person in repair, aren't I? And he wants a repaired metal, which is going to cost me.
Needed that one.
And a repaired keyboard, which is going to be 1 of.
It was a risk.
I will
you were
pop
on the
him
bottom.
here and take another metal.
I could just. So did either of you go in there with a 4?
I did.
I have.
So-
So you're both going to get to do the bonus.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
again, and then I reset him, although not that matters.
Good.
I just take 6 cash again.
I am gonna 1, 2,
Five more
3,
cash
4,
points.
5, 6, 7, 8, and it's 9 at the moment maximum, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I keep thinking it's 8, so that I think I've done myself out of a couple of things in the past. Never mind.
So I bought him, give him a reset on there to get that 6 cash out of Frederick the Great, and that's me done.
And I've done mine. I was well ahead of the game. Sorry.
My worker burns over to there. Well, as soon as I picked him, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't
I'm
balance.
debating,
Spending some inspirational coin.
or I'm going to take the option.
More inspiration.
Yeah, so I'm going to get that, and I'm going to get 2. I was running out of inspiration, so we need some more. And mine was only a 3, so I don't get to do the bonus. Right, so whose go was that? That was Adrian's?
That was
No.
mine.
Yeah,
That's
so
you,
I
Rob.
triggered it back to me. I'm going to trigger repair.
Okay,
means
so
I
you've
get the
got
repair
2 different
once.
repairs.
Yep.
Which one do you want to do?
So I will do the free wind instrument repair first.
Needs 2 metal.
There's 2 metal,
You get 3 points,
3 points.
and you place a repair token somewhere on a wind instrument.
Wind instrument, so that's down the middle. So they've all been taken. So it's just taking the
Taking the secondary.
secondary action, which will just be to start forming up here and
Mhm.
take 2 more cash.
And then I believe Frederick wants you to.
Yep, so he pops
There's your 2 cash.
under Frederick.
Yep, which resets his. Oh, it's already there. It's already
yeah,
there.
it's constantly being reset.
And then the next one.
Next one, I'm going to pay 8 of my vast stack of
Yes, ma'am.
cash. 2, 2, 3, 4,
1 of
5,
each
6,
type
7,
of resource. So
1 of each
metal,
time I
wood,
receive resource.
animal. 3 points,
Of 3 points.
and you've
That's a
repaired percussion instrument.
which is along the top, isn't it? So,
Yeah, so you are going to get the first seat bonus for
yeah,
that.
take the first seat, which will be a
Animal and
animal and an inspiration, please.
Nope, it's one of these.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, the apprentice. They inspire me. And then, funnily enough, Frederick the Great also wanted a repaired piano, so that's 2 of his out the way.
Wow.
Boom, boom.
Okay, and neither of them there triggered.
No, they were both just
Because they were both-
just snagging that.
Right. Okay, back to me. That should have been done. I'm going to do this one. It's a 6 again. So I get the discount, and I'm going to get double the bonus. So the discount is going to be on the animal because I don't have them. So I spend those 2. We repair this. I get 4 points. And it's a Baroque guitar, which goes in here. And oh, look! I get double the bonus. That's 4 inspiration. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But you're right, it seems silly, but I can go here and
I know.
use that inspiration.
It's a legitimate
There's no-
thing.
It wasn't
but
a deliberate
it's
thing.
just
It was
quite
only-
funny that
It was only when Rob pointed out.
spend it all, get it back,
Bish
spend
bash,
it all.
bish bash. Keep it
Um,
coming. Keep it cycling.
But more importantly, this is what Panganini wants me to build him.
Yeah.
So he's now happy. He's done. So I get 2 prestige. I move up on the reputation track. Now, I've now reached this space here. What this means is that all of the tier 2 cards are now free.
Free for you.
I should have done that first. Order is important. I really should have done that first because I knew that was going to happen. And I now have a special ability. Guess what the special ability is?
More inspiration.
Every round I gain 2 inspiration. Not deliberate.
Oh, when you perform, did you remember to factor in your +2 bonus for that one?
I didn't. I'll have 2 inspiration back.
Or prepare instruments for 0 resources, Paul. Use it. It's a huge pile of resources that
Yeah.
you've got all sorts of things you can do it with.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have been to repair if the right type of instruments had come out.
Right.
Okay.
Right, myself.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 value, so those go back there. In order to build this, I'm not spending the metal, instead I'm spending those 2 wood. So that is 4 victory points for moi, please. And the clarinet here
Yeah, so you push me
gives
out.
me a wood back and 2 coin.
Lost my first seat bonus.
And then that goes on Lombardini for 3 victory points and 1 up on the tracker.
Which gets you 3 instruments.
Pick one.
Pick one.
Yes.
Right, back to you, Rob.
Yep. I shall go to the market. Simply buy myself 2 of my apprentices for 8 cash. And I think I'll snag 2 more animal. Yeah, there's a need for that.
So, I'm also going to go to the market because I've got this metal that I don't think I need. I'm going to sell that for 5 money. Now, I know that inspiration can get you a discount on the resources. Can inspiration get you a discount on the other things?
Is saying it there that's each one is -1 coin. It doesn't specifically link it to the
It doesn't.
resources, so I'm assuming yes. You blag or inspire the person to teach.
See if I can find the answer before Dave tells us the answer. So this would be in the markets, which is
Yep, inspiration for all.
okay. Yeah,
It's basically convincing an apprentice. You can convince the apprentice to work for you for free, or you can convince someone else to train you for.
at this stage in the game, I'm concerned about spending 15 to move up on a particular track because I think I might have missed my opportunity. Then again, specialised workers. I mean, how close am I getting to getting any specialised
Well,
workers?
here's one.
I'm close to getting that. Okay, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to spend 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to move up on that track. There you go. I spent some of my inspiration.
Hooray!
And I spent some of my money. Did I want to do
No, the
anything
this
else?
track.
It
You're
was.
just hammering the performance track, aren't you?
Well, I don't know about hammering it. I've moved up once. I've gone to school and I've learned how to perform. I mean, the wood is never going to get... Yeah, I'm going to sell the wood for money.
Yeah, it's the most it's going to be. So
Yeah, in worst case, I just buy it back next round.
yep.
So... Yeah, okay. That's me done. Adrian?
Well, I'm going to go here on the balcony.
Okay.
So it's just a 1, but it still means I go
You're going to be going first
Here?
when we just turn order.
And what do you take?
What do you want to do?
and then I'm going to do this.
You're going to do that. Which of these goals are you going to claim?
So I've done 1 Patreon from whatever that's called.
Classical era.
Classical era.
That's a single VP.
So
1 point.
just a single VP for
But
me.
you've unlocked
You now can store 12 resources and he gets a free resource every turn.
every round. Nice.
Yes.
We're all done.
Yep,
So are you marketing?
No, I'm gonna then.
Oh, you've still got more.
Oh, you saw the guild, yeah.
So I did a 4. I've totally, because of this, totally ruined everything. But never mind. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the metal,
Take the metal. But
and then I'm going to take one.
Because you had a 4, you
I'm
get that and
I'm going to take another metal.
Yep, and you can put a card from your hand into your roughing area.
Sure, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Me again.
Market.
Market.
He's going to the market.
Let's sell
4 metal.
4 metal
20 money.
for 20 money.
What are you buying? Or are you just keeping the cash?
Just keeping the cash.
Oh, he's got a plan.
Okay.
Or he's looting the company's bank account and putting it in Switzerland.
One of them.
Yeah.
Are we all done?
I think so, yes.
End of round. Right. Do you want to take us through the end of round
All right.
stuff?
So, update turn order track.
Adrian is first.
Yep, we will slide down one. Adrian, you get that back. Retrieving leftover workers. Assigned earned specialists.
Anybody get a specialist?
Not this turn, I already
Nope.
have mine. Okay. Reset market card tokens and card.
Okay, so this round we have
Oh, it's
336.
Discard non-1 and 2 tiers, so anything in the ones burn, which just leads to, I think.
Just those
Yeah.
two.
Everything slides down.
Slidey slide.
No.
Oh yeah. Right.
Okay. Start an advanced round marker, and we gain
We gain
the
our
last
skill
family
4.
member.
Right.
So we now
Okay.
everyone now has 5 actions
Yep.
for the last 2 turns of the game.
Uncle Jim Bob's joined us.
That's it. Right. We begin the start of turn 5.
Okay, so
Start of round bonuses. So
I get 2 inspiration.
I get 5 cash from Count von Waldenstein.
I
Advanced-
gain
Yeah.
nice.
Advanced patron cubes. I get 6 more cash from Frederick the Great.
I
Okay.
gain one of those.
Those.
And I gain.
And needs a discount. That's it. Place instruments. I've managed to find the Serpent, which is a gemstone wind
Ooh.
instrument, and it's very shiny.
Okay. So Tchaikovsky wants me to make him a wind instrument. Okay.
And then we are off.
We are
Ooh.
off indeed. I am
Lighting.
blessed. So this is round 5. We've got this round and
next round.
one
We have
round.
2 full rounds left, which includes with all of them with our full 5 worker set.
This hasn't worked out for me at all.
Okay, then it's myself.
I say that. Hold on.
Okay, so if I did that, that, and that, and that,
Then I'm going there.
then I can do that. Okay, right. I have a plan.
Good.
That day, yeah.
I forgot what the plan
It's
is.
important to have a plan.
Okay, so the first part of the plan is I'm going to place this little fella
Little fella.
with an apprentice in the guild.
Okay. Back to you, Adrian.
I just missed something, which is annoying me. I am going to place this here.
So that's your 2 visits. You placed both.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
So I'm sticking that one down there.
Okay, I'm also going off to repair something.
I'm placing this here.
Okay. I'm going to stick this one down here with 2 apprentices.
Oh, are you indeed?
I am indeedy dandooly.
Well, if that's what you're trying to do. Oh, I know what I should have done. Ah,
Captain Hindsight Strike.
right. Yes. If I do that, then I can do that. And then if I do that, that happens. I'm going here.
Okay.
It doesn't work. Ah, I need 6 workers.
So that will do that, which will do that, which I think means I can do this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I needed to go. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, that's right. So that's going to go there and get that.
Don't
That-
like it.
That's then going to go there. I'm just having a look at what I might get and what I might need. I don't got any of that stuff. Okay, so gulp. I am going to go there with that.
Okay. Adrian.
Totally needed to do that. Needed to do. Oh,
Right.
resolution. Adrian, you're choosing first.
I am. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the market.
Okay.
Because the other turns could cause me issue. Am I going to go to the market? Sorry.
Clippity clop, clippity clop.
Yeah.
He's thinking.
No, I think I've got. You can do these multiple times, yeah?
Yes.
Fine. I'm not going to the market. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to.
So by multiple
Oh, no,
times,
sorry.
you do these multiple
So you can
times.
spend 2 inspiration
Oh, you could spend 8 inspiration
as a yeah.
Sorry,
I am
that-
going. I'm
that-
going to the market.
You are going to the
Sorry,
market.
I'm going to the market.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 10, 20, 30 to go up on this track twice.
Ooh,
Right, which gets you a specialised worker.
there we go.
That's what the money's for.
Yep. Driving his way to the top.
I should have done it last round
Okay.
and totally didn't think about it, but never mind.
Because then you would have had a
Yeah.
specialised worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't win to play until next turn now. So
That'll do.
okay.
And then I'm also going to spend.
Did you take your free resource at the start of the turn?
I did. Oh no,
You passed.
sorry. In which case, I'm going to take.
Free resource.
I'm going to take a metal.
Because it's
And I'm gonna-
ultra absolute.
I'm going to sell that metal
for 6.
and take 2 of
There we
those
go.
instead, and that's me done.
Okay. So you spend your 30 cash.
So I spend my 30 cash.
And that was your turn done, so it's Rob.
Yes. I think I'm going to activate here.
Mm-hmm.
Off to the salon.
So
You've got it.
so I have 6
6 versus 1.
versus 1. So
I think six is higher than 1.
yep, I will take Mendelssohn.
This is yours. Peter Mendelssohn.
Who'll go there and get me 4 cash immediate replacement. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And because it's a 6,
Because it's a 6,
Can
I
do
can
that.
get that one and take another 6 cash from
Frederick,
Frederick the Great.
and his infinite pots of
It's
gold.
pots of gold, yeah.
Here, have some money.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to spend 4 inspiration.
To take
No, I might as well just spend 3 inspiration and a coin because you can always spend.
Yeah.
Let's go there, which gives me an apprentice.
Right.
Workers come back.
That's those.
That was your choice, wasn't it?
My choice, yep.
So me next.
Go back to the market for them, please.
I'm going to choose repair. So Adrian went in with a 5. I went in with a 3. So which one do you want to repair?
This one.
No.
So I'm going to spend 4 inspiration.
Personal goal to repair stringed instruments.
Don't forget, you can always spend 10 cash and burn the apprentice
could.
to take the
could.
first string instrument you find from the deck.
Not going to.
I'm then going to spend. Oh,
You even going to pay 4 to get it, but
yeah.
it's worth it.
I'm going to spend 3 animal,
For 2 points.
2 points. Put
You
out.
have repaired a string instrument. So you put a repair token somewhere in the bottom. There's a cello that hasn't yet been
Yeah, I
played.
might as well, to be honest. So that's one of those.
Inspiration and 2 money.
And 2 money.
And it's a 5.
And it's
So
a.
you move up on this track.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So I'm also going to put that there.
Because he wants you
moves
to repair
that
string
back
instrument. Right. I've got a 3. It's just going to be a repair. So, what are we going to repair? Let's repair this. And I'm going to use 2 inspiration as if it was a metal. And it gets me 2 points. No, not that. That would cost me 8. This. So I'll spend another 2 inspiration as if it was a metal, and another 2 inspiration as if it was a wood. So I get 4 points, and I put a repair token on a wind instrument. So I believe that if I went there, my 2 tokens don't bump that one because that is an instrument, and that still
Instruments
beats it.
trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go there to
Just helps.
Double
secure
down
it.
that.
yeah, sort of. I mean, sure. Now, he doesn't want me to repair a wind instrument, so
Just
that's that
burns.
one. Just burns.
Right. Back to the top.
I mean, I did that because it was 4 points. Yeah, back to the top. Adrian.
I am going to rough out 1. So I now count as 5 and I get to do both of these. So that is. I'm
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
save 1 animal. I've miscounted this by 1 cube as well. And then do 3 of those. So rough both of those onto this side here.
Okay. Oh, so you get a discount of 1 cube.
Yeah. It's not on both, is it? It's just
Yeah,
on
it's
one
just
of
on
them.
one.
Yeah, combined total of 1
Did you get the 2 inspiration as well?
I did not.
Get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boo. And this is where doing that would have worked because I now can't do any of I can do one of these,
Right.
not both of them, and I was hoping to do both of them.
Okay. So that's that action done.
Yeah.
Your go?
Oh, you wily scamps. So that's a 2, which becomes a 3 because of I'm on that point of the track.
Yep.
Which means 2 inspiration for doing that, and 3 animal, 3 wood moves the viola and the serpent over to
To the side.
this side, to the side.
You're done?
Yes.
I'm going to go to guild. I've got 4. So I'm going to take that, which is 3
Yeah.
for me. Because I spent 4, I get a resource of my choice. Let's take metal. And I can immediately place it there. Back to you, Adrian.
Boo. Okay. This is 3, 4, 5, but 6 because of over there.
6 because of
This
this. Yeah.
I can only do.
So you could do 2, but you can only do 1 because
Yeah,
you've only got the resource.
miscalculated.
You do get a discount of 1 if that helps.
Yeah, which is what I'm using
Okay.
here.
But you do get double placement bonus.
I do get double placement bonus.
So what have you made?
So I've made a loot.
Loot. Where is the loot?
So the class, the
Oh.
So I get 2.
Animal and 2
Animal.
money.
I can't use that straight away to then build this one. I'm almost certain I can't.
Well, I say it's a good question. There you go. Next question for Dave.
I take it I rough both at the same
I-
time.
I don't know.
Finish both at the same
I
time
don't know.
rather than.
It will need to be in the rule book because people will need
It
to
wouldn't
ask
matter
that.
because I still wouldn't have the.
So can you craft 1 instrument, place it, get the bonus, and then use that to then craft the other one?
or is it you have to craft them both?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they both go on the.
It wouldn't have mattered either way around. I did
both
it.
chips at the
because
same time. So
Yeah,
you have to
that's
resolve
fine.
everything there, and then they go on. To
It
the-
makes
Okay.
total sense, and that's what I was
Yeah.
expecting.
Okay.
So, however, So I got 4 points for the loot. Did you put me up 4 points?
Wait,
for
no.
loot?
Oh, yeah, you can do that for sure. Chain reaction.
You can.
Oh, so you can do that.
Okay, you can.
Okay, hold on then.
So
So
you-
if I'd done the violin first,
He's saying you have to resolve both chips at the same time.
But it wasn't because of 2 chips.
Yeah, it wasn't 2 chips. It was the being able to do it twice.
the double action.
So you can do a chain reaction. So placing one marker there that's at least a 6,
Yeah.
allowing you to do, for one action, do both of them. You can finish an instrument, place the marker, take the reward, and use the reward you've just gained to complete the second instrument.
That's
Right.
what we're saying.
So Patterson is saying yes, it's a chain reaction.
So I need to do this in a different order then,
Okay.
because I need to do the violin first. Where
So
was
take
the
that back.
take that one back? So I need to do the violin first. The violin will push out.
Yeah.
That one there,
And because you used a 6,
which would give me double bonus, which would give me 2 of these and 2 inspiration.
Yeah.
I can't even think if I took the coin or not. I think I did.
And you can even do it if you resolve a patron to get bonuses for resolving a patron as well.
So I would do that. I would get this, take the double bonus. Yeah, so I would spend I'll spend nothing because I could. I will then get both of those and 4 inspiration
for placing that there.
for placing that there.
2 inspiration.
Sorry, 2 inspiration.
2 animals and 2 inspiration.
Yeah. Then I would use the other one for 2 and 1 to build the loot,
Which
would
goes
then
here.
go here, and I'm only taking the 1 for that, so that's 1 animal there
And 2 money.
2 money. Then I get to finish, so that was 6 points for those 2.
6 points.
Yeah. And then I would get another 6 points here
Because you completed both of
because
them.
I've completed both of them, which would move me up 1, 2. So I'd get
the first
a
choice
second
of the
specialists,
specialists.
Nice.
and then I'll just put those up
Very nice. Wow.
there for that. I assumed I wouldn't get to build both, but if I can, I'll take that every day. Right, so I'll just pick
Yeah,
these.
you can pick that. Rob, you're
Yeah.
next.
So I will perform
So you're in here with
4 and a
a
1.
4 and a 1.
So the 4 is an actual performance, and the 1 will be to take resources.
Yes. So the 4 goes first.
Yep. So when rolling a 1, so I'm paying 4 cash to take that romantic
that.
era 1.
You're rolling a black, a white, and a purple.
So it's starting with a 4. That takes me up to 9, 8, 9.
9. You're at 9 at the moment. You've got
That's
to re-roll.
That's all I needed because 9's the maximum.
Oh, okay.
So I'm re-rolling the purple
Because you didn't want that.
to get
2
2
wood.
instead, which is what I did want.
So 9 is 2 money,
2 money,
1 point,
1 point,
and your
performance
note token.
in a in
Romantic.
romantic period.
Anybody want that?
Yeah. So here's the thing: if I go here,
You will claim that.
I now claim the first
You
chair.
get the first chair bonus. Yeah.
That pushes you off,
You
and
get
I
a medal.
gain a metal, which is what I need.
Nice.
Super. And funnily enough, old Mendelssohn wanted
He
some
wanted that.
romantics, so that clicks in there.
And you then went in there with the 4,
Yep. So
which
that
moves
moves
you up to there, which means you get one of those specialist workers. And then you've got a 1. I don't know if you want to do the 1.
Yeah, we'll do the 1 in a second.
Oh, you said you were going to gain resources for that, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
take that one, and then I'm going to take 3 animal.
3 animal for the second one. Right, back to me. I've just got these to do. So I'll do this one first. It's a 4, so that gets me 2 inspiration. No, hang on. Not that. Market. Desperately need to go to the market. Oh no, I've got the metal. But I don't need the metal. So, I need to craft that. I know that's a 4, so I'm not getting a discount. But I am getting a discount on that. So what do I need? I need 4
Forward.
4 wood and 2 metal because I'm going to get a discount. So I can sell those 2 for 12, which happens to be
Are you going to get a discount on both sides?
price of not on that side.
So, not to ask the question, but you could have taken another cube off, obviously, if you're saving.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a discount here.
Fine.
So sold 2 metal, 4 wood. that's, I think, all I want to do at the market. Yes. Adrian?
Balcony.
Balcony. Oh, yeah, I'm there as well.
So,
Why
a
did I go
1
to the balcony?
and a 2.
I don't know. I'll decide after you. I think there was a reason why I wanted to go to the balcony.
So, I am going to use...
Oh, I know what it was. It was that.
Is
And I
this
wanted to do that before that.
This is the extra dice, isn't
That's
it?
extra dice.
That's the extra purple dice.
Yeah.
No, I'll
Are
take
you going
this
for the
one.
royal? Yeah, that's what I wanted.
And I'm going to go... I've got 3 different types. So I'm
7
going to go
points.
for there for 7 victory points.
I was desperate to try and get 3 different types, and they just weren't coming out.
No.
Don't forget, you have a discount for broken instruments.
Oh, I do.
You've got to pay attention to them.
Thank you. I forgot that.
Oh, I count... Oh, no, that's only...
In which case,
yeah.
I will sell that extra metal for 6 money. Yeah, forgot that. Thank you.
Right, so I want one of these 2.
Yeah.
Do they matter? They're exactly the same.
Then
Oh, they do.
Slightly different.
They do. They're
Same
very slightly
people, but
different.
different requirements.
Cool, but I can only go here once, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't go to either of them.
so let's take the cool one. Let's take King Louis.
And you get the bonus for placing it.
Yeah, so I will take metal just because it's
So-
easier.
I'm going to go next.
Metal.
And
There you go.
I've got 2 different ones. I'm going to go there, get 3 points. And I'm going to choose one. Now, these royal people, they don't hang around, do they?
They literally
Well,
have
the-
one
the-
and then go.
Oh, no. I think they've got the same number of spaces, but they don't give you a gift.
Oh, they don't give you anything.
I think
Fair
they,
enough.
they give you one thing and then you can whistle.
Fine. I thought it would be 1 and then they've gone, but that makes sense because there's these arrows there. Otherwise, the gone thing would be on the 3rd space, wouldn't it?
I'm going to take Emperor Joseph II. And Emperor Joseph is going to go here, which gets me that.
Cool.
Okay.
So that was Adrian resolving. So now you put your markers there and there. You
Oh,
two
yeah.
and your 1.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good spot.
Rock.
Back to me. I'm going to go to the market. So just to check what I need. That completes that one. So I need to buy 3 of them. It buys me 1 animal. So that's enough to complete both of them. Actually, because I get a discount, I'm going to sell that metal for 6. Buy another animal. And take 3 cash back. Because I've now got that and that, but I'm getting a discount when I build it. So that's and that. I will then pay 12 to buy all 3 of my apprentices ready for next time.
And why not?
And why not, indeed. And a big stack of cash and some inspiration.
You're done? Now I'm going to do that. So it's a 4. So I get the 2 inspiration. And thanks to my discount, which of course I remembered, I am going to spend 2 wood. And we're going to
Give him that.
rough a contra bassoon. And that's it.
Okay. Anything more for you, Adrian?
No, I'm
You're done. Cool. Right, I'm going to flip him over.
Is it your 5?
Funny that. So it's talents.
It's actually a 6.
So I have enough to complete both
Oh,
of them. because
dear.
That pays for the viola, and that, with a discount of 1, pays for the serpent.
Okay, and you're going to get a double bonus on one of these.
Yes, so that's immediately 12 victory points because my bonus. And then the viola, I'll just take the standard reward because it doesn't actually give me another second chair because I'm already there. I made a mistake on that one.
There is only 1 viola.
Yeah, and it goes there because 2 violins, but only,
Yeah.
only 1 viola.
Okay.
Yeah, those are both violins, aren't they?
They are,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, so that drops there. So no one is taking the viola space off me.
no. As
Which just means I'll take 1 additional inspiration.
So the serpent is rare. So we've not seen one of these yet. So let's have a look at the top part of the orchestra pit. These are for rare things. Now, the differences are they're not named. So every rare string will go here. Every rare wind will go here. Every rare percussion and keyboard will go here. But also, everything that goes here gets the first chair bonus. Everything that is here is a first chair bonus. So yours is a serpent that you've just made.
Just to quickly, I wouldn't have bought all 3 of these in the market.
Okay.
Because I'm getting 2 of them
Okay.
for free at this point, so I don't get cash.
So you're going here, are you?
Yeah, because I'm going.
Oh, because it's a rare wind instrument.
So I'm keeping that.
So it goes here, and you're getting double that bonus.
Yes. So I get. Funny enough, there's the free 2 that come over, and 2 more inspiration.
And 2 money.
2 more coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. Okay.
Right then, the serpent fulfills Frederick the Great's requirement. So he drops in, getting me.
Oh, and that's him done now.
6 more VPs for Frederick the Great.
2 and a reputation.
And a reputation, which means number 2s are free.
Yep.
So he slides under there. And the viola is what Mendelssohn asked for.
Is that him done?
That's it, yep. So he's also done 4 more VPs.
Big round.
Another jump on here, which then gets me my 3rd one of these. Frustratingly and annoyingly,
You already claimed that.
I'd already claimed that one in order to get the purple die trigger.
Yeah.
I still think that was the right decision, but it's just a bit of a dole.
Yeah.
So one of these for free as well.
And then my go. It's not going to be as impressive as that, but I do have a 6. So I get a discount, which is going to be that, which is going to be 8 points.
Just to check, that symbol, that means +1 to the symbol on it.
I'm
Or is that
not sure.
something else? I'll just check. What does that mean? Just make sure I understand.
Yeah, I think so. And this is a contrabassoon. So I've just crafted it. I've got the 8 points. And the
I think I'll take that
contrabassoon is...
Actually, you might as well go report. I'll double check.
There
Make
we
sure I
go.
understand it. Thank you.
Oh, it's a rare. I'm being an idiot. That's why I can't find it. There you go. So we've both crafted rare wind instruments. So it's one of those, it's one of those, and it's a money. And that is what Tchaikovsky wants. Just before he was about to disappear. So that gets me 5 points. And I move up on the reputation, which also gets me a specialised worker. And he gets me an ability.
Oh, I'll ask that.
Which goes in there. Right, that's them done. I get one of these. Has anybody else got any?
I think.
Except I should have got double my bonuses.
Yeah.
So it's another one of those. It's another money. And it's another inspiration. I'm always forgetting the double bonuses.
Yep, thanks, Amir. Or Emery.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to matter, but that's fine. I'll take that one. Right. Any other actions?
We're done.
Okay, end of round.
So,
Turn order
5. Yep.
is done. Get back your workers.
Treatment of workers. Assign earn. So the 2 I've got are Busker. After completing any action, I gain 5 cash with that one. With that one. A party invitation when revealed on the balcony location, +1.
Counts as +1,
But counts as +1 higher.
I guess. Is that what that icon means?
So,
Yeah, I took it as that.
Okay.
But
fine. Right, so I can't put my 5 on there.
I've got a socialite. I just
I think
don't
I've got
know who I'm going to assign.
3
to
goes
the
to there
socialite.
and my 4 goes to there. So the 4 gets money wherever she goes, and the 3 it counts as a 4 on the. Yep, brilliant. Thank you.
I'm just going to assign the 1 to a socialite. After completing any action, I can reset one of my patron cubes. Not going to do much at this stage in the game. Reset the markets.
I've got competitor, which is when I go to the balcony, an award I count as 1. So I reduce the requirement of the award I'm going for by 1 to a minimum of 1.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, nice. You're going to snag that one then.
So I should be able to get the
Wow.
full on that one.
nice.
and then I've got acreage deed, which
Sure.
is after completing any action with this. I'm guessing gain 1 cube of any type. So I'm just going to put the 5 on
Right,
that
the
one.
market has changed. We are back to 2, 3, 4. Back to our normal prices. Right, we're going to discard that. I'm going to discard those two. We are and that one.
Right,
We are
and then
sliding down.
oh yeah,
Oh no, I've gone one too far. Right, I've done that. Advance the round marker. We are on round 6.
on round 6.
Start of round 6.
Cool.
Yes.
Get your
Start of round
bonuses.
bonuses. So I'll take one of these,
5 cash.
I get 2 inspiration.
5 more cash.
and I get 2 inspiration and a random cube.
5 cash from him. 1 metal from Frederick.
Which might as well be metal because I think I'm going to need to go to the.
There's so much I wanted to do, and I've just not
that's
done.
all right. I've got a whole horde of wooden animal over here, but and then move the cubes along,
Patrons across. So
which is 1
Yeah,
victory
1 point. Roll patrons. Nice. So now that is 2 points for every instrument that you have crafted, which is basically these.
Yep. Because we know how many we've done because they're on there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, right. So my objective for this round is to build the forte piano. I have no resources. Good luck with that. Okay, right. Are we ready for the final round?
No.
Not in the slightest. Bring it on.
So much shit on it. Let's have a look at my personal goals again. Oh yeah, right. Oops.
Well, haven't I?
Oops. I really should have been looking at these, shouldn't I? Wow. I've messed this up completely. Okay.
I'm not a happy bunny.
You and me both. It was Rob's birthday yesterday, so we're letting him win anyway.
Is that why?
Yeah, that's why we're deliberately
That's the
playing
way
that.
it works, yeah.
In like Flint. Can't look at that harp. Right. Okay, so
Yeah, the royal cards, we know what they are at the start. There's only once.
I think they're secret.
So it's only
I
once
think you shuffle them and place them there. So
That's fine.
I think.
I'm just going to check. Which will dictate which way I might go. Actually, we can ask that. So before we take the royal card action, are we allowed to see what the royal cards are, or are they kept secret?
Let's work this out. Am I even going to be able to do this? So I'm going to get a discount of 1 on there and 1 on there. So I mean it's 5 wood and 3 animals. I mean that's just crazy.
You'd see the top one of that deck.
Yeah. So the royal, you'd see that King Louis XIV is there. That's all you'd see.
Okay.
But you don't know what.
But you still get to pick them when you draw them. It's not
Yeah,
you take
yeah.
the top one from the deck. Okay.
Do we know what the symbol with the tick next
Yeah,
to it
that's
means?
the number of instruments that you have built. You have crafted.
Oh, it's worth 2 victory points.
Every one is worth 2 points immediately. Yeah.
Fine.
So let's just make this nice and simple first and put that one there.
I just see the royals you two have.
So I've taken Emperor Joseph II.
Yep.
He just requires an instrument.
Okay.
I think they're all very similar. It's just
What's-
which instrument
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much. Have you placed ball?
I have
You've done.
placed.
Cool. So I'm going to stick that one there.
All you balcony people. So, where's the best place to get wood apart from the market? It's down here, isn't it? There's 2 wood there, which at the market would cost 6 money, which I have. I mean, I've got all of this, so I think we can do this. I think we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to go there. No. Go there. I'm going to go there. Okay, done.
Oh no, it's other way around. Once you've got that, everything you build is worth 2 more.
Oh, is it?
2 for him.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
On completion, they're worth 2 more.
Oh, okay. I misread that in the rule book. Thank you.
Fine.
Oh, that's yeah. It's not quite as good as I thought then, because I've got to build it
I think so.
to
Yeah.
unlock to do it to move up there.
2. Yeah, just 1. So yeah, yours.
Okay. My turn to say, but it was my turn to say,
Yep.
wasn't it? Yeah. I'm going to take this one. This one here.
Okay.
It's very full.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so gonna do that. That's gonna get me that. Then I need to go there and do that. You've already got that. Skilled workers, you haven't got all 3. You've got 2,
I've
but
got
you've
2,
got,
but a thing that makes it count as 3.
Yeah, he's getting that.
which is great, because then I can get that one.
Yeah.
So we like that. As long as I can get a second specialist.
You need to get someone on the balcony as well.
Going to be tricky. I'm definitely going to the balcony.
Fair enough.
Hang on, I've only got 3 workers left. How many workers do we have? 6? 5?
5.
Oh no, can't count. So I've gone there. I've gone there. I have to go here. Okay. Right. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. So I am going to the balcony with that one. Okay.
Okay. I'm popping that one there.
Sorry.
Go on.
Can I take this one back
Yeah,
and just put
that's fine.
that down there instead? Keep forgetting about that ability, which means that I get +1 on all my chips.
Okay. Yep.
Sorry.
That's fine.
It's yours.
So I'm done. I went there.
You're done. You went there.
Back to me.
No, it's now me. Which will
Oh, yeah.
be.
Okay. So I'm going to go there.
Me.
That's you.
The guild, please.
Right. Last workers.
Last workers indeed. Yeah, it's very much like that.
Yeah. Just the timing.
Oh, I don't know. Let's do this after all, and then yeah.
Well, let's look at these again. I think the best thing for me to do as much as I want to do this, I'm not sure this is going to get me anything. Okay, it might. I'm going to go there. Okay,
You all done?
we need to play this again. Now that I know
What you're doing?
more about what I'm doing,
Yeah.
it's
Definitely having that feeling for this game already.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Already itching for another rematch. Right.
are we all placed?
Yes.
Right, resolution round. Adrian, you have the guitar.
We're going to the balcony.
Yeah.
Are we now?
Mm-hmm.
That is not what I wanted.
I was
Oh,
hoping
that's an
the
absolute
case.
So
disaster.
mine's a 3, but 4 because I put it on balcony.
Then a 2,
No.
then a 1.
Okay.
I haven't met any of these yet.
Perfect.
Sorry,
Can you
you know what?
Hey.
I was like, if I can, because I've got mine, I might as well trigger it first, and then if you guys
So-
can't do them,
Not that. So, my one is a 4, and I think I'm going to drop this. I'm going to take my royal, and I think it's going to go here because I've so far completed 2.
Oh, I wouldn't have got it anyway.
Yeah, so that's 4 VPs
4
for going
points.
there. And I get to look at the royals.
And
So
you
there's a
take
choice
1.
of 2.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that was your special one. That was your.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
Yeah.
party invitation. Right.
it'll be Emperor Joseph II.
Oh, is it me next?
it's then you.
Right. Well,
1 second.
So you can take. Oh yeah,
Sorry,
but still.
Yep. Then
that's gone.
then you can move up
So,
one as well,
let
can't
me
you?
just work out what I need on that.
I can't.
one. He's going to go there, I think. And actually, no, he's going to go there and take me 4 cash.
Yeah.
Can I have 5 money?
There's a 5.
That's what pause for me. Then that moves up to here. So every
Because
instrument I now, yeah,
you
have that
right,
released
okay.
before. So every instrument I build now is another +2 VP.
Right. And then me, well, I unfortunately can't claim that or that,
You can get 6 coin,
which is.
or you could choose to take 2 coin because that's
No,
available to
I'll choose to take 6 coins, which is 6/10 of a point.
Royals aren't worth much, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Well,
But they can.
they would have been if you'd have got one early, completed it, and they would have counted to that.
Then
But they're not worth much. But the earlier you complete
2 VP every turn.
2 VP
Yeah.
around.
So they would be good, but right at the end they're just sort of a snag.
Yeah.
and I'm going to take 9 victory points, please.
Okay. Right.
That is first turn done. It's
Balcony
blue.
is done. Right. Well, nothing else matters.
Yeah, they're so
Matters.
So let's do the performance first. So we have a 6 followed by a 1. But my 1 is a socialite. So that's the guy who did the previous thing. So the 6 first. Which one of these do we want to do? Let's do the one that could be worth the most points. Let's try and do this. So I get a re-roll, but it is just 2 white dice. So I'm adding 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've done the best performance ever, which gets me 2 money. It gets me a musical counter. Unfortunately, this isn't really going to matter. It's in the classical area. So, sure, I'll put it there. Oh, which means I do get 2 more money. I think I forgot to take that when I put that there. But I do get 3 points.
If we have a patron at the end of the game,
I don't think it does anything.
That's right. It's not a negative.
No, I don't believe so. Right, and then because it was a 6, that moves up to there.
Cool.
That's that one. Then we come along with the 1, which is the socialite. And this time we're getting a white and a black, but it's skill level 1. So we'll go for this one. No, actually, I want to go for this one. But this one's going to cost me 8 money, which means I'm not going to have enough. Is that mine?
I don't know.
I've just found 10 money there. I don't think that's mine. I don't know why it's there, but I don't think that's mine. If I spend 8 money, I definitely then don't have enough to do what I need to do here. Or is it? No, is it mine? Is it the money that I just got from? Where's the thing that I've just completed? I don't know. Anybody know if this is my money?
Apparently, they said yes, it was.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Nearly there, mate.
Here's what I'm thinking. If I pay the 8 money
Yeah.
and I do this and I manage to roll enough, I get a music note and I can put it there and that will take over that.
Yep.
It's probably not worth it because, yeah, it's not worth it. So we're just going to do this one. Skill level 1 with a reroll.
Why is it not worth? Are they worth victory points at the end?
No, because...
What else are you spending the money
Okay,
on?
I just need to work backwards.
You need it for your forte piano anyway. That's something. So.
Mhm.
Don't think you're going to need
Exactly.
resources to buy
So-
it.
Oh, well, you have got any resources and you need loads. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my discount of roughing it is down by 2. So it's going to cost me 3 wood and an animal, which is
3,
11.
9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Right, and then my discount of finishing it is down by 2,
Yeah.
which is that and that. So it's going to cost me a wood and 2 animal. So I do have.
You have enough to buy it, but are you going to have enough to tip it over the top? You only need a 7, right, to put a thing down.
Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So I'm going to buy it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're doing this.
Okay.
I'm coming in with a skill level of 1. I get a reroll.
Yep. Which one do you want?
Well, I've effectively re-rolled double 1, is what that is.
Yeah.
I'll re-roll this.
1, 2,
Pathetic.
3,
It's enough for the
4,
money.
5.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind, buddy. You
I
get,
just needed.
you get paid. You get paid to
You
go
get
away.
4 coins.
The fickleness of the mob, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did I get? I just got 4 coins.
Yeah.
Rubbish. Oh well, I tried.
It seemed like a worthwhile.
Well,
It was
worth a
definitely
shot,
worthwhile. If those dice had have rolled anything other than
Slightly.
A
rubbish,
few more points, you'd have squeezed me out.
I would have
Yeah.
squeezed you out for a little bit of a bonus. Right, so that's that done. Oh, and because it was my socialite, I can reset a patron cube. Not that that matters.
Cool. So it's to move me now.
It is you.
Yes. So we're going to go to the guild.
I was really hoping you wouldn't say that.
Yay. Let's have. So it's my
5.
special and your special. So mine is a 6. Because she's a 4 on her own,
Yeah.
and then she's got 2 with her. I am going to spend 8 to take that fancy diamond.
Don't forget
up.
your performance bonus. Oh yeah.
Oh, you did do it then. So
Did I?
Were you too short?
If you spend the... Because what did you roll? You rolled a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would have got it for you.
Did I do it? Oh, thank you. Yes.
Just yeah.
So you get 2 coins less, but you now get to oust,
First chair. Yep.
Awesome.
which gives you a
This-
animal and
animal.
a assistant for what it's worth.
Thank you. Yeah,
That's right.
I did forget that.
That's all right. So I'm spending 8 to to buy the fancy harp.
Mm-hmm.
Very fancy harp.
It's a very fancy harp.
Now, because I spent 8, also it can immediately go into play.
Because you used a...
Yep.
And
So
you
use
get the
the
resource of
four,
your
and
choice.
I'll take a wood.
Right.
I think that was... Oh, and then after completing any action, gain 5 cash.
With that one.
That's her ability.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why, so I'm saying her. I'm assuming it's this one.
So here's my thought process.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Either of these will get me what I need to out of this.
Okay.
However, if I go with the clarinet, I already have the clarinet.
You do. That's the...
Here?
Yep, clarinet. Yep.
So I already have the clarinet, and having 2 here doesn't get me anything. So I could search for whatever that is, and hope that it's not and hope it's one of these 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could search for that and hope it's one of these 2. But these odds are better.
Yeah.
But they're also more expensive
Yeah.
by quite a significant
Yeah.
way. But they only more points.
Mm-hmm.
And it would cost me 10 to go and search for it.
Yeah.
You know, we've not done this yet, have we?
We haven't done it. You going to do it?
Let's have some fun.
So he's going to spend 10 money stroke inspiration. So what you do is you name a type of instrument.
Hang on, you can't. You've got to have a...
Yeah, you've
Oh.
got to have an assistant.
Boo, I forgot about
Can't do
that.
it.
Yeah,
Can't
we,
do it.
we ran into that last time as well. Yeah, you have to assign it to that area,
Yeah.
not just have one to burn.
Yeah, so to do the deck searching thing, you have to have an assistant in
Well-
that with that worker.
Boringly, then I'm doing that.
Yep.
And I might as well nab some wood. Then, when I finish this action, I get to take something
A
else.
resource of your choice.
Might as well be a wood.
Back to me.
Mhm.
So these come on home.
So I've got this. It's a 5.
There.
So I get a discount of 2 things. As we... Oh no, I need to go to the market first. Market first. Right, what am I buying? All of the stuff that I need. Whatever it was. It was like 5 wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which costs 15. And it was like 2 animal stuff. I've got space for all of this. Yeah, I think we're good. I think actually I only need 4 wood. I'll put that back. I'll change my mind later if I need it. Grab a coin. Okay, I think that's right. But yeah,
Okay. You done, Paul?
I'm done. I just went to the market.
So it's me, and I'm triggering this one. It's only a 1,
But
I'm doing it to take her,
mhm,
just to stick her here.
to get the
take
resource that you need.
a wood.
Okay, yeah.
That's all.
Adrian?
I shall do this. So it's a 3, but actually it's a 4, 5. So there's a 1 cost reduction, so I'm going to pay 1 less wood. And so I'm going to pay 1 wood on one of those to put that over there, and then I get 2 inspiration as well.
Yeah, I'm going in with a 5, which is 2 inspiration. I get that discount, I get that discount, so I get a discount of 2 metal, so it's 3 wood, and then animal. Move the forte piano over to there.
Boom, boom.
Back to you, Rob.
Me. So, I'm going to the market.
Mhm.
Here's the fun thing. This requires a total of 10 resource to build this turn.
You've only got 9.
I can only score 9, but I get a discount of 1. So I
Right.
can
Just
the
do
way
it.
I do this. So I need to buy 3 more wood at a cost of 9.
Yep.
Just doing this one bit at a time. So 3 more wood. So that now means I've got enough to complete that part. I've then got 1 metal.
So you need 3 more animals.
That's right, I wanted 3 animals, which costs me 6. Gets me 3 animals, so the animal will be a discount. So I will
what you could do is you could actually sell the metal, buy another animal, and then get the discount of the metal. Then you've got effectively you've got 2 extra money.
Yeah, that's really good. Cool. Thanks for
If you win by
right,
2/10 of a point.
Right, and then having apprentices at the end isn't worth.
I don't
anything,
believe so.
and I think the money's fine. So always apprentices money is worth 1 VP for every 10. 10 stuff. I don't think apprentices are worth anything. So
Did you take your turn?
they're just part of resources.
You did you? Because you
You
wrote
moved
that
his,
out.
you got his piano.
That's
I went to
fine.
the market,
Yeah, that's fine.
so it's back to.
Oh yeah, but what did I do at the balcony? I took 6 money, didn't I?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
'cause that was,
That was the only thing I could do.
Yeah, because you couldn't take that and you didn't need them. So
Yeah.
it's,
Right, so let's make this. It'll cost me one of those because of a discount, which is 4 victory points, please.
4 victory points for Adrian.
1, 2,
Sorry.
3, 4.
Yep.
Then, unfortunately, it's just another clarinet.
Yep.
I don't get first seat again, do I? Because I've already got it.
You've already got it.
So I
But you
can't.
do get the
I can't get the double
You get
bonus, but I get double of that. So
yeah,
Four cash.
full cash.
Put that back and get 5, and then that's going to go to this one.
Yep.
So another 3 victory points, please, and then that goes up there as well.
Yeah, that's a devil. You only get the +2 after you
Yeah.
build.
Yeah,
build a
So
star.
10, but that's an end of game scoring.
that I haven't done any of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a
I think
4.
he spat angrily.
So I've got a discount of 1 on this. Plus another discount of 1. Thought I'd messed it up then, which is all of this.
Build your
I
fancy
built
piano.
a fancy piano, so I
Is
get
that-
9
is that
points.
fancy diamond piano.
It is a it's not.
Oh, it's just a basic piano.
It's just a
What's
basic-
the fuss about then?
Oh, I'll tell you what,
Is it-
after me going in there to claim that,
You've gone and jumped.
I've gone and jumped it anyway with this. So I've definitely got that,
During a sound of Paul's actions of birdie.
which is
Mhm.
that and that, neither of which is really anything. But Emperor Joseph II wanted me to build him
a piano.
a piano. So he's now happy. So I get 2 points.
A happy emperor.
I move up on the reputation track, and he flips over, and he's going to give me 2 points every round from now on. If
Hooray.
only the game hadn't ended.
Right.
Right.
I flip him. So he counts as a 3 because he's a +1.
Yep.
Which means I get 2 inspiration. And I spend 5 wood to make the harp. Finish the harp and move it over to here. Turn done.
Adrian, got anything left?
I've got some
Got some
gambling I can
repairing.
do. So I've got some repairing, and again, if I repair, I pick one of these, right? And the only one I can affect is the harpsichord because no one's got a harpsichord, right?
No,
Correct.
I've got a harp.
So my thought is, because you have to repair it there and then, don't you?
Yeah, you can immediately
Mhm.
get resources to fix it.
So my thought is, let's load up on a few random resources
And then, yeah,
and risk it for a biscuit.
so you're going to the market.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you going to buy?
So I'm going to buy 3 wood
For 9.
and 2 animal. Oh, it's 9, isn't it? Oh, I
Don't
thought I
forget,
had...
don't forget you can use
got
your
inspiration.
as
Yeah,
a
but I need to
resource.
spend it on the
Oh,
10.
But you can cash it,
So,
or you can take the coins to pay the 10 and use the inspiration as the random cost for the materials
Yeah.
you need, which might be more effective.
Oh, that would be way more effective,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
because even if you get a really big one, it's only going to cost 5 resources,
Yeah,
I
just
think.
flog all your resources for cash and then,
Spend it on that.
well, maybe not all of them. So is the ones you get can run between.
Maybe
sort
save one of each resource.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That should then give you sort of 6, which should be enough to. That should be enough to repair anything.
So really all I need to sell is...
So sell 1 gold, buy 1 wood.
So if I sell that, that gives me my 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
To spend on that. And then
You're good. I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't buy inspiration, right?
You got eight
No.
of that, but that's 4 random goods plus 2 metal.
Plus 2 metal.
Although already looking at that one right there, and it says you need 2.
Yeah.
Maybe sell 1 metal to buy 1 wood, just spread your costs a bit.
Yeah, but just give me a coin that I'm not going to
Yeah,
use.
you don't
isn't
need
it?
the coins. You've got the 10 coins. So you don't need any more coins.
It's just getting the resources to
To the right level.
An even spread of resources is probably better for you than lots of one.
I think the likelihood is that percussion's going to want metal.
Okay.
So I'm going to risk it that way.
Okay. So you've been to the market.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm all out.
So
Finished.
I'm going to finish me harp.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, it's him again.
It's your 6.
So there's my 5 with discount of 1 to complete the harp.
Getting you 8 points.
11. 2 for that one.
Oh, yeah.
1 for that one. So
11
the harp
points.
alone is worth 11. Which completes.
And then you place the harp.
Oh, yes, the harp. He gets a double bonus and he goes, no, it's here. It's a
It's a rare one.
diamond, yeah. So any 2 resources, I'll take 2 gold. Not that amazing. 2
inspiration
resources,
and 2 money.
2 inspiration and 2 money. So I thought that might equal about 1
Right, Adrian.
thing at the end.
Let's have some fun,
Off
shall
we
we?
go. Oh, no.
Okay.
So,
Oh, Emperor Joseph II.
Or,
No, he doesn't want it.
oh no, I said wrong one, yeah. So,
Yeah.
she. Emperor Joseph finishes. So that's, I think, 1 more BP. 1 more step up on that one.
That's it.
And the Emperor Joseph is done.
Okay. Right. So, gambling time.
Let's have fun, shall we?
So is it one person at the repair shop?
So it's
1 person with
One
2.
person with 2
with
apprentices.
2 apprentices. We'll
So
just get the 4 just to do this, because why not?
Okay.
And then I will burn one of them.
Burn apprentices.
Here we go. And you spend 10.
Then I
You
spend 10,
declare a type.
which
Yeah.
is going to be percussion.
Okay. And then you go through and you take the top one. There you go.
Yeah, and it was.
Oh,
Oh, very nice. Nice and
Easy.
easy.
so I will spend 1 of those and 2 of those in order to get
2 points.
2 points, but more importantly,
First chair bonus.
Was, and oh yep. So your choice.
There you go.
which is then
You've repaired somebody's harpsichord.
a
Metal.
metal
And a
and a
money.
coin.
And did you take the 2 BP? Yeah, you
I
moved
did,
on.
yeah.
And that just burns.
Okay.
No
Right.
one wants it.
I think that's it, isn't it?
I think that might be it. Okay. So, we don't need to do end of round stuff, but we do need to do
End of game.
end of game scoring. So the first thing in the end of game scoring is that we get points based on
First chairs.
first chairs. So in a 1 to 3 player game, we count the number of chairs we got. So,
Mhm.
Adrian, you have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
so that's 10 points.
Yep.
Very nice.
Rob,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Six.
That's 6.
6 points. And how many have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 points.
I got 6 points as well. Right, next. Your personal goals. I think we should forget these for this game. Yeah?
Nice try.
'Cause-
No,
yeah.
I don't think so.
So my personal goals, unfortunately, are pretty rubbish. So it's percussion and keyboards that I have... Oh no, first chair. I thought it was ones that I'd built.
Which one? What symbol is it?
It's all right.
Is it the chair?
It's still just as bad. It's the chair symbol. So how many first chairs do I have
In percussion.
in percussion? I have 1, which is the same number as I built. So that's worth 1 point. My next one is for string instruments that I've repaired. 1 point. Okay, Adrian.
I have number of instruments I've built of different types. I haven't built that, but I have built these 2, so that's 3 points.
Quite easy to do. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
And then number of patrons who
Of
are
that
composers, which I've got 3,
3 composers.
so 6
6
points.
points. Well done. Rob.
Ooh. Okay. Number of string instruments built. 3.
Two.
That's the full 6. 1,
6
1,
points.
2, 3.
Oh yeah, there as well.
Doesn't
Yeah,
say, doesn't say different. Like
yeah, no,
you can-
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Number of completed patrons who were nobles.
Nobles.
I only managed to get 2, so that's
That's quite hard to
4.
do, isn't it?
I was going for it, but I just couldn't. Quite
Yeah, I just didn't see any of those. Okay, any instruments on the right-hand side of your board are worth half their points? No?
Nope.
End of game scoring powers.
Oh, I've got one.
You've got one, and you've got one.
So I get 1 point for every one of these. That's two.
So 2 points. Adrian?
I have for every performance made in this row. I did not a single
You didn't perform at all,
not
did you?
once.
Oh no.
Right,
We
every
missed the one I wanted.
specialised worker that you have is worth 1 point. So I get 1 point.
Oh, these
Rob, you've got 3.
3. Yep.
I got 2.
Great. And then add up your money, your inspiration, your resources, and your assistance. Divide by 10. That's a point.
2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I got 9.
2, 3,
Seriously?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. I get 2 more points.
Okay, I got 9. So we have a winner. So Rob, congratulations,
That
95.
Meaty.
Adrian 88, and Paul got 68.
I feel like I made you work for it a bit.
Oh yeah, that was down to the wire.
Well, it was close.
Yeah.
It felt really close, and then all of a sudden you just got a few extra points for this and a few extra points. Your personal goals.
But I just about got them off. I didn't
Yeah.
quite manage to get that one. I lost out quite badly on this actually. I only got sort of 5 points, 6 points in total.
This has that classic system of, if I went for this later, I'd get more points for it. But the earlier I get it, the earlier you get the bonuses from your player boards.
I think I got some good results from that purple
You did.
die. I
You,
think that
yeah,
was worth
the
doing.
purple die is just extra bits of
The
stuff.
king, the king helped me. Actually, not that much, but the harpsichord. Well,
Yeah.
The harp was what really got me those big
I think
points at the
I
end.
mean, there's so many
Arcade
things.
games,
But I had to.
Yeah.
It was down to the wire getting that one out. I
So
think-
many things that I would do next time I play. So the next time I play, my objective is to get one of these as early as I can, get the royal
out and just
out
let
as
it
early as I
rack up.
can, fulfill it as early as I can,
Yeah.
and milk the 2 points around. Now that's
Yeah.
probably not a game-winning strategy. It's just something I want to
I
do
think 16. I think I'll probably maybe finish him in turn 2
if you can.
if you can. That means he's going to get you. He'll get you.
It depends which ones come out
8
of this.
points for the rest
Yeah.
of the game.
But it's just something that, because we all got these royal ones right at the end, and I'm thinking, get it
I
earlier.
think the instruments seem to be a strong source of points because getting them and then combining that, I think that's what rack up.
It was interesting that we all got roughly the same number
Yeah.
of first
Mhm.
seats. You got 7, we got 6 each.
Yeah.
It was my personal goals that really let me down. I
Yeah.
mean, mine was for first seats of these, which could have been there as well.
Yeah.
So I should have been trying to get the rare, whatever the rare keyboard is, like
Yeah.
a Roland D70 or something. I don't know.
Just keep. Yeah.
Anyway, we are done. Thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you very much to Dave from Paverson Games for the rules help along the way. As I mentioned at the start, this is a prototype copy of the game. So the rules queries that we had, Dave has been furiously tapping away on his keyboard, and I'm sure that any of those clarifications will be added to the final rulebook. The Kickstarter goes live on Tuesday. We are not going to give you our review of the game because this is a sponsored video. So we're going to let you make your own decision. You've seen us play it. You've seen the thought processes that we go through. So if you should have got a good idea of, first of all, how complex the game is, the amount of brain power required to play it, and we're already talking about what we're going to do different in the next game. So there's definitely quite a lot of depth there. There is quite a lot of variability. These will change the game,
Mhm.
I think, quite a bit.
The starting combination can be interesting.
Yeah.
If you're really trying to work towards getting these can be potentially very strong.
Your
as
personal
well.
goals as well.
Yeah.
And what you didn't see, because we did this before we started, is we got a choice of Luthier family. We got a choice of initial patron. We got a choice of personal goals. You drew 4 and you chose 2.
Choice of initial instrument.
Choice of initial
a lot of
instrument.
Choice at the start,
And-
which you can use to customize.
Yes.
Your beginning build.
That choice is made after you've seen the board. So I specifically took a power that allowed me to look at these knowing what the top card was, because it automatically completed the requirements of one of my things. And as you can see, that worked wonders for me during the game. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the game, but I felt it was quite streamlined,
Oh yeah. It's-
which it might be an unusual word to say for a game of this weight, but it didn't feel that there was anything that was superfluous to what was needed for the game.
really tight with But you have a total of 24 actions.
It's
and it isn't that much.
No.
So at the
I've
game,
got 6 visits to the market.
the local games club last night, Distilled was being played on one table, which is Paverson's Games' first game, and on the next table, this was being played. So both of their games were being played side by side, and I felt that Distilled was extremely tight because you've got to do the exact thing on that turn in order, if you forget to buy the right ingredient, then you can't make the thing that you wanted to make and it just sets you back. You've really got to get the timing right. And in this, I felt that this initially was maybe a little bit less strict on that, but it is still that. You still have to have, if you're going to craft those instruments, you have to have the right resources at the right time. You've got to remember the discounts that you've got. So it is about, planning everything correctly and doing things in the right order and fulfilling the requirements of your patrons. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. But anyway, we are all done. So yes, thank you very much to everybody for joining us. Thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for funding the channel and keeping the channel going. If you like the content that I create and want access to some additional bonus content, you can join the Patreon page at patreon.com/gaming rules. Kickstarter goes live on Tuesday. So the link to the Kickstarter is in the description of this video. You can click on that link, get reminded. And as I mentioned at the start, make sure you check out the Kickstarter page for full details of what the game is going to look like. We have been using the updated instrument cards tonight, using the new graphic design. We've used the new board layout for the orchestra, which is different from what other people have done in their videos. And I believe the graphic design for the patrons is going to change as well, but they haven't got that finalized yet. So yeah, the game is still being improved and developed, but I think only from a visual graphic design point of view. I think from a game design point of view, I think the game is done. If not done, it's 99% done, but I think it's done. The solo mode is also by David Digby. David did the solo mode for Distilled, which is a very good solo mode. I've not looked at the solo mode for this game, but based on David's previous works, if you're interested in solo mode, then check that out. That will be available as well as part of the game. Thank you to you for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you again to Dave for joining us tonight and everybody else, and we'll see you next week. Cheers all. Bye-bye.